Hi, Pro Carey and Chris. How you doing? Yeah, I haven't worked on anything for a couple days now.
I haven't either. Last night I just finally my eye was cooperative enough to let me tinker a little bit. So I spent about 20 or 30 minutes messing around. I didn't.
I didn't call you John, Chris.
I think he's referring to Pro Carey's comment.
Oh,
What's up, Dave? What's up, guys?
hi, John. Yeah, no, this bike is I don't know. The way the arrows are pointed on certain items, it's ridiculous. I'm working on the back part now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I can show you on the instructions. Yeah.
What's up, guys? You'll have to forgive my sunglasses. My eye is not feeling well. It's a little swollen and sensitive to the light, so I'm gonna wear the sunglasses. Hey, Sarah Jane.
Yeah, this part here. I don't know if you can see it. This part here, this arm,
Mm-hmm.
like you look at the arrows, it's all screwy. Like I can't figure it out.
Hmm.
I just can't figure it out. Hi, Sarah. How you doing? Hope you're feeling well.
What issue did you run into with the Super Bee?
Which Super Bee? Who are you talking to?
The person in chat who just said I ran into an issue with the Super Bee.
Oh,
I got bacterial conjunctivitis in my eye. So it was not feeling well. I put drops in my eye every couple hours. I got these antibiotic drops that I'm putting in.
that's one thing I can't do. I can't put drops in my eyes. My eye closes before the drop comes in. I guess my eyes are very sensitive. But
Chris,
besides that, the bike is, coming along good. It's just, I don't know, tedious.
Chris wants a link to the hangout.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my son is still sleeping.
He's a teenager. He won't be up for a couple hours.
Well, he goes to bed about, I don't know, he went to bed about 3 o'clock and he thinks I didn't know. Like, I'm not freaking stupid. I'm a very light sleeper. I hear everything.
Getting ready for NASCAR from Pocono soon. Doubleheader this weekend. Nice.
I like the older stock car racing.
Well,
When I,
I like the older stock cars just because I think they're cooler, but I don't really have a preference as far as the racing goes. Newer or older
no,
stock car NASCAR. I'll tell you. I'll be honest. I prefer the smaller circle track stuff like the modifieds and sprint cars and the Whalen series. All of those. I like
right.
those better. And when it comes to the NASCAR, I like the road courses when they do the twisty, turny courses. I don't care for the turning left all day. I don't really care for that much.
Yeah, Procare is saying the Super B, the instructions are not pretty well laid out. That's what he's having a problem with. I built it a while ago. Well, Chris keeps on popping in, popping out.
His cams, he doesn't have his cam set up right, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this as a California Flash. The duster that I got from you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do it as a California Flash because I got decals. I didn't even realize I had decals for it, so I might as well use it.
What's a decal?
Huh?
What's a
What's that?
decal? I don't know what a
Decal,
decal.
a decal or
Oh,
decal sticker.
okay. Decal. Okay.
We in Canada say it a different way.
I know. I'm just giving you shit.
Well, it's better you giving me shit than my ex-girlfriend. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah,
God, she's a
Sarah
piece of
Jane. I
work.
like the older car. I like the older NASCAR because the cars actually look like the production cars. In fact, in most cases, they were the production cars modified, to race. Whereas the new cars look very little like the actual production cars.
I think I got it working.
Yeah, you need to mute the stream though, because we can hear ourselves in your camera.
How's that?
I guess we'll find out. We can see you, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, I hear that buzzer.
How about that?
Like an oversized bee coming in my ears.
Oh,
I can see you and I can hear you.
Yeah.
You take the mic.
Yeah, Rich is making up a joke for me too.
Oh,
That's
what did
okay.
he say?
Dan Canucks.
Oh, Canucks.
Yeah, just joking.
I don't
Yeah.
hear it.
Yeah, you got echo on your side, Chris.
What?
I don't hear
Because-
it echo anymore.
No?
Hello?
No,
Test,
not.
test, test.
Oh, it sounds good now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
so how y'all?
how's it going, Chris?
Well, I started working on the. If I can remember what the hell I was working on. The Dodge Charger.
Oh yeah.
The Superbird.
Oh yeah, okay. With the big wing on the back.
Yeah, that one. This one.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Nice.
That's a good
Hey.
kit.
I've made a few decisions on it. It's not going to be the red, white, and blue speckles. I've changed my mind on that. I've got a choice of 3 different colors. But the one color I'm actually leaning towards is plum crazy purple.
I like the sound of it.
And
Yeah.
I went through. Is anybody out there got the?
Hi, John.
Oh, the Corvette
what's up?
Stingray? The new one they come
Not
out
much.
with?
Which one?
The Corvette Stingray.
I don't.
They just came out with it a couple of years ago. I went through,
What?
and I got these wheels out of it. It's not focusing too good.
Oh, okay.
I got those wheels out of it, and I snatched the low profile out of it.
Cool.
So I'm going to
Looks
drop
like
it.
it looks like a newer Corvette kit.
Yeah, it's that one that looks like it's going fast even though it's set still.
Oh, okay.
Aren't all Corvettes doing that?
Not like
My favorites are split windows.
Excuse me?
They need to make a split window in the brand
63.
new version.
Oh yeah, they need to. Yeah, I agree.
Ooh, that would probably sell like crazy.
Oh yeah, it's like a '68 Charger would.
Like a throwback to the old '63s.
Oh yeah, that would be sweet. I like to. It would be nice if the 2 windows would open up like gull wing style.
Oh yeah.
Here's a bit of trivia for you. What year
Which
was
kit
the Huh? Sorry.
they should bring out that Malco Shark kit again. It's been a while.
You guys see one just get built a little while ago?
No,
Somebody
it
built one.
hasn't been out in a while, quite a while. I've got one in my stash. I think the last time it was out was back in the 60s.
What year was the only year that Corvettes didn't come out? It was the
They
only
didn't
year
come out.
Huh?
The year. What was the only year they didn't come out?
Didn't come out.
Well, let's see.
I don't know. Gotta
I
be
want to say. I want to say
70s?
6. No, I want to say 64, but
Uh-oh.
I think
You're
the
off.
63, 64 was basically the same body.
No. 85.
Aha. I knew it was
Hey,
more
Johnson.
modern. Hey, all
Hi,
right.
Rick.
Hey guys,
Hi,
Rick.
Hi, Rick.
good morning everybody. At least my end anyway.
Yeah.
Back in
Yeah, you're a couple hours behind us, eh?
Yeah, I'm about 10 o'clock, 10:07 right now.
Yeah,
All right,
it's,
that's it, Rick. I gotta get coffee.
yeah, it's 107 here.
Oh,
So how you
how's
doing,
your-
Rick?
I'm doing good. How was your guys' Father's Day, by the way?
Not too bad, quiet.
Mine was all right.
We're
Yeah,
still
that's-
partially in lockdown, so
Oh, okay.
Oh
That's
yeah.
the one I took the wheels off of.
Yeah, I didn't. I stayed home. It was my day off anyway, and my daughter and my grandkids came over to visit me for a little while and had dinner. They brought pizza, so pretty good.
well, I can't go wrong there.
Oh no, pizza? Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, me too. Pizza and subs, that's what I could live off of.
Mopar Nut, you sitting at your desk?
What's that?
Mopar Nut sitting at his desk?
He was here a minute ago.
I want a closer look at that funded car chassis he's got sitting on his desk. See it?
I think we went to get some coffee. I mean, I'll tell you what, these wallpaper decals on this Enterprise are driving me batty. Oh my god.
This is what
Yeah,
I got so far done on the bike.
Oh, that's looking good, John. Oh, I was trying to find you a figure to 3D print for that bike. I can't find one for the life of me.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
I just
tried looking-
I just bought another bike off of eBay, got it for $50.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I
A
tried
one-night
looking.
scale Meg Ninja.
Oh, nice. Oh, the Niz are nice. Those are nice bikes. Yeah, I tried looking on Thingiverse to see if they had any like figures that you could put on a bike. No one has 3D printed that I know of a figure for a bike,
Wow.
and I'm not that good to actually design that. I mean, I can design like space or starships and tools, but
Yeah.
that's ooh,
I guess you gotta go wireframe and putty.
you're right.
Mopar Nut's
But,
is that?
Yeah, I was looking for that. I couldn't find nothing.
Yeah.
I tell you,
Yeah,
I was
like
in the
I-
toy section.
Like I already got a Ninja bike and I paid $140 for it, and I went on eBay and I got it for $50, free
Oh
shipping.
wow, that's
Yeah.
a little price difference.
Yeah, that's a good
No
deal.
kidding. No kidding.
I think I have. I was given. I had an old boss years ago that I worked with, and his uncle, I think it was a big model builder, and he had like an entire storage full of models, and he passed away, and he found out I like models, and he goes, "You want some models?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." He gave me like 3 boxes of models that were not even opened up.
Wow.
And some of them were old ones. Like he gave me a 1350 NX01 Enterprise, still in the
Oh,
box,
ooh.
still unopened.
Wow. Wow.
I was like, "Do you really want to give this to me?" He goes, "Yeah, I don't want it." I'm like, "I'll take it."
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
And a couple of models were bikes. I think I got to get into my stash now, but a couple of cars and a couple of motorcycles. And I don't know. After the last live stream, I was kind of looking at the motorcycle, like, I wonder if I should try doing a motorcycle. I've never built one before.
Yeah,
Well, it's pretty
motorcycle was cool.
It's pretty tedious because the instructions from the Tamiya, like usually the instructions are pretty plain, explanatory.
Yeah.
But these instructions, forget it.
Oh,
The arrows go to a certain direction, and then they don't really point exactly where the part goes.
yeah, that was the problem
But-
you and wasn't that the problem you and Miguel had with that one
Yeah.
piece? Didn't know where it went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta have ESP.
There you go. Yeah, that would drive me batty. That would really.
So is that Robbie the robot back there on your shelf?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, it is. Let me. I'll grab him for you real quick. He actually was a gift from one of my coworkers. He got it from Target. Ooh, why is that sticking? I shouldn't have stuck like that.
I think it's the same one I got.
And he knew he knew I loved Robbie the robot. So, and this one actually walks and the lights go on. Let me see if I
Yeah,
can.
it's great. I love him.
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. I got two of those. One's hidden away from my daughter.
Oh yeah, yeah. These things are fun, but they are so breakable. Oh my god.
I got the Iron Giant to go with it.
Oh, I would love to get the Iron Giant. Where'd you get the Iron Giant at?
Walmart. They were $10.
Oh my god, I wish I'd known that here. I would have grabbed one because I love the Iron Giant.
Hi,
Well,
Steve.
maybe I
How you
might be able
doing?
to rob the one from my daughter and send it to you, but that's gonna be a hard deal.
Hey, she'll fight for that. I bet you. I'm not gonna
Oh,
try
yeah.
to find her for it.
She loves it. She loves that thing.
So I mentioned I had 20 or 30 minutes yesterday where I was actually able to do something. I got the motor plate in.
That's a good looking frame.
That is.
And
What's
then
going on?
you can see a trans support there in the back.
Yep.
It's hard
Oh, yeah.
to see, but so it's coming along.
This is the one you designed, right?
Yeah, this is all scratch built.
What scale is that?
I don't know.
One,
24?
Is it loosely
22?
based?
It's
I don't
well,
think I've ever
it's
seen that scale.
it's for this old NASCAR body.
So it's 120.
25.
It's either 124th or 125th.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that the old Buick body?
Yeah, good old G body.
Yeah, the thirst or thrust or whatever they call it. Thirst.
This is
Well,
this
that's
is the
what I got
STP.
it.
This is the petty STP number 43
Wow.
body. So
Wow.
I used to buy kits off of Facebook model groups, and I bought one kit. I think I paid like $8. It was just a box of parts, and this body was in it. The body and the hood, and then the front bumper. That's all I have. So I decided to turn it into a Pro Street or
There you
something similar to that.
It's
Pro
like
Street,
a pro mod.
yeah, Pro Mod, something like that.
Miguel, I love how you got that so
Hi, Steve.
such a good fit.
Hi, John. How you
Body.
doing?
Oh yeah. Well, what I did was I took the body and I just set it down on a piece of paper, and I marked all the little corners, like the front and back side of each wheel well, and then the bumpers, and that way I could get the measurements. And then I found a drawing of a Pro Street chassis on the internet, and I scaled it to the right dimensions, and then I started building the chassis based on that drawing.
Wow.
So
You did a damn good job on it so far.
That's
It looks like it
cool.
was made. It was built like that just for the kid.
Yeah.
Hi, Steve. How you doing?
Doing good, John.
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you live.
Yeah.
Why don't I even try to do it anymore?
Yeah, live is best.
Mopar nut. I feel like I'm yelling.
Okay.
Mopar nut.
you are yelling.
I'm deaf. Don't worry about it. I can hear it. It sounds normal to me.
That's okay. He's going to yell back at you too. So
Okay, I want to see that. I want to see that funny car chassis.
What?
I want to
He
see
wants to see-
Mopar's funny car chassis sitting there.
Oh,
on
you
the
mean
floor.
this guy?
Yes, that guy.
Oh yeah, that's from the Boss Hoss kit. Johan.
Nice.
See that Johan kit? I want to basically. It's wired. I just want to basically turn it into one of Mickey Thompson's Mustang. I got the body over here somewhere.
You actually got a Johan kit to go together, right? That's impressive.
here's the motor in the motor mount, the motor plate.
I'm a little lost here. Don't worry
Oh,
about
wow.
me.
That's a sweet fit, Miguel. That looks good. You got springs on there too? Are those springs in the front?
Yeah.
Cool over.
Oh, nice. I like that. That's awesome.
Yeah. I wound some metal wire that I have around something, and I don't even remember what. I think a styrene rod to make the springs.
That looks legitimate right there. It really does.
Looks like you got a pretty good setup there, Steve.
Oh my, shut up.
Oh yeah, I love the cars. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Ooh.
Well, you gotta see him. Gotta hang him up to see him.
I like that case you built for those cars. See, that's nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
Steve is a friend of mine from New Brunswick.
Well,
He
we
lives
like
in-
him anyway. We'll give him a chance anyway.
Does that make him a Canuck too?
Yeah.
I was about to say you guys accept me. I'm from California, so hopefully not much
No,
longer.
just a Canuck. No twos.
Hopefully not much longer though. I hope.
Yeah.
Hey, Josh.
I got the detail painting just about wrapped up on the top of the
Yeah,
on the
that's
top of
cool.
the porch.
Yeah,
That's
just,
cool.
want to be on the Klingon side all the time.
I just did these last night. These little back pieces. I had to custom make a color for that. I don't know how well you can see it on the camera, but
What's up, Jamie?
so on the backside. But the thing is, there's no reference photos for the underside of this, so I have no idea what the paint scheme is for the underside. So I'm going to try to just match up the top and do the artistic license on the rest of it.
Right on.
Huh.
There's no references anywhere? It hasn't been on video anywhere?
Every time I try to get a shot of the bottom of this thing, they have some, there are some like animated shots of it, but it's, I don't know, the lighting is really bad. It's hard to tell, it's hard to get an accurate, straight design for this ship. I mean, there's so many different variances of it.
Right.
So what I'm going to do is, the bottom of it has the same diagram as this part right here. So I'm just going to match it down here, and then the rest of it I'm just going to just play around with it to, you know, what I think looks good. This part was a pain in the ass to do right here. Painting these little guys.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was a pain. But, yeah, I mean, it's coming along. I got the vents. I was able to paint the vents in, like right in here, and damn camera.
Oh, yeah, cool.
So it's getting there. I'm working on two kits at the same time. I'm doing this, and then I got most of the Aztec decals done on the Enterprise. This is what's killing me.
What's up, part-time?
I just got to do the engines, and then I'm finished with the
Oh,
all
yeah,
the
nice.
Aztec decaling.
Does that one have a stand?
Yeah, it's got a. Let's see, I'll show you. It's got the polar lights
Oh, yeah, okay.
all stand to it. But yeah, dude, these wallpaper decals are. I'm sorry, people say they're easy. Maybe for some they are, but for me, they have not been easy.
The decals could be hard or they could be easy. Depends on the decal.
Yeah, I got it. I mean, the set I got. I don't know if it's the body itself, but once the decal goes on this thing, no matter how much water I put on it, they don't want to move. Once they're on, they're locked, and I have to like force them to move. And luckily,
You
they're
do
thick
use
enough.
soapy water, right?
Oh yeah, I've actually put extra soap in the water to get
Wow.
my wood
Wow.
better. But it's weird. It's like once they get on, and I even gloss coated it.
See, that's
And
the
they
thing that gets me right there. I want a gloss coat version of paint, aircraft paint, so I don't have to do a gloss coat.
or if you can try adding like future to it.
I don't know. If, on a oil-based type paint, that would ruin it.
Because I know with craft paint there was a oh god Will over at modeling for the ensign's chair. He took craft paint and mixed future with it and turned that into a gloss.
Yeah,
Gloss paint.
that makes sense because of the water base.
Yeah, but I don't know.
That makes
for
sense with the water
oil
base.
paint.
Because that's what I do with my MiG-29. I went down. I was so mad at having flats that I went down to Walmart, got all the paint in the close version of gloss with Rust-Oleum,
Mhm.
and it's all nice and shiny, so the decals should go on pretty easy.
Oh, my.
But now I'm worried about dull coating it if I'm going to have a reaction between the Rust-Oleum and the Testor's dull coat.
Shouldn't.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have a reaction, but I don't know.
Oh, with my luck, that's what happens.
Wait a minute. What kind of clear are you using?
The Testor's dull coat.
Is it enamel?
It's, I guess, a lacquer.
And what's the Rust-Oleum? Is that a lacquer or a...
It's an enamel, but still, Rust-Oleum changed their formula. That's the problem.
Yeah, they
They
do.
used to have a really good formula, and it worked well on models. But then they, in the middle of the road, because in the environment, we got to save something. They changed it. There's a tutorial on one of the channels. Where the guy does a long thing about it. He builds models for like architecture and stuff, and he had this one model that he's building. It's like thousands of dollars, and it got all ruined because of the Rust-Oleum.
Well, I
I
can't
was
remember.
I was watching one guy. He was using microset and he was putting it on the decal, not put it in the water. Put it on the back of the decal sheet, and then put it on the top of the decal sheet, and he moved it right onto the model that way instead
gotta
of
be
using
quick, though.
water. What's
You
that?
got to be quick, though.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got to be quick. Once you put that solve on and you take too long, bye-bye.
Yeah.
It's all over but the crying.
We've all had that experience when they all shattered into little pieces. And you just, oh, my God.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know. I don't use decals if I can help it.
Hi,
I'm
Mark.
the same way. I'm the same way. I rarely use decals.
I ain't never liked them.
Decals can be a pain.
Oh, yeah. But sometimes it's the only way to get something. Unless you can mask it off, and in the 125 scale, it's sometimes pretty hard to mask it off.
Oh yeah,
Well,
no,
now,
that's
yours-
true. There's sometimes you have no alternative. You have to.
I mean, I got an old book where the guy does a flame job all with frisket film, airbrush frisket film, and
Oh,
the flames look outstanding. The flames look outstanding. I'm like, I've tried it 100 times. I can't do it.
I've done
Hey,
the same
Steve.
thing. The new style
Steve.
of flames.
Yeah, the new style.
I can't. I'm not even brave enough to even try one.
Hey,
The thing
Steve,
is,
this
the way
is
they
what
cut
I'm
the
building
brisket
right
though.
now.
Yeah, I got to get back on my Bimota. That Tessie Bimota.
What
Tessie,
scale
I
is
got-
that, John?
A 112.
Oh, wow, big.
Yeah.
Now,
I got a
1.6, that's big.
I order a 1/9 scale Ninja bike. Off eBay, I got it for $50.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, compared to what they wanted online was 140.
It's like half off. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, way
I've
more
never
than
built
that.
anything big scale.
Well, 112 ain't really that big. I mean, like I said, I see 1.6 is really big, and 112 on cars, yeah. In cards, it's pretty big.
Hi, Rick. How's it going? And Jamie.
Well, Rick over there, what did you deal with? 350, 400, 800.
Which Rick? Me or?
Rick, SDM.
Oh, this one is. Geez, I don't know. Let me. Maybe. I'm not sure.
I don't even know how they get that because we don't have a real one to go by.
Right?
Like, where's the real one?
Oh, it's in my
You
bag.
mean to tell me with all the Mopar parts you have, John, you don't have a freaking Starship in your garage?
No, no Starship. They don't run on gasoline.
Just go to your local gas station. Can I get some dilithium, please?
Fill it up with ions.
Yeah, we're all sold out of dilithium ions. I'm sorry.
Not that I wouldn't mind having one.
To be honest, I'm getting kind of burnt out doing the Starships. I've done most of my build. 90% of my building has been in Starships. I'm kind of getting burnt on it.
Have you thought about doing like Gundams or anything?
I thought about it, but I don't know. I mean, I don't have any Gundam kits.
I don't either.
I was
Hi,
thinking
Dad.
about it.
You see, I can't pronounce his name. Risedem. He's got some pretty cool Gundams. Some pretty cool robots. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, Josh is doing some cool builds.
Yeah,
The Gundam kits look awesome.
he's doing a lot of 3D printing, Josh.
Yeah, I've been knocking around the idea of getting a resin 3D printer.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to get one. I just haven't done it yet.
Well,
So
I've been looking and pricing them, and I found one that's not a bad deal. It's a little over $200. It's an Alegu Mars 2. It's got a fairly decent sized build plate. It's about $218 or $20. And the resin's not that expensive. It's only like $20 for a bottle of resin. Which is not too bad.
Hi, Spru and Glue.
See, there's two printers that I want: the Alegu 3D Neptune 2, and then the Anycubic Photon Mono. The Photon Mono is the resin 3D printer.
Now, the first one you said, is that the FDM printer? Because I've got a Lego Neptune too.
Yeah, it's an FDM. I might have gotten that recommendation from you, actually.
Yeah, that's the one I just the last live stream we were on. That's the one I just bought. Was the
Okay.
Neptune 2.
How's it working out for you?
It's actually working really good. I've not had any problems with it. It's got what I like about that printer is it's basically all upgraded already.
Oh, that's
yeah.
neat.
holy crap.
Because the other
You have
other
a model of that?
the other printers I've got don't have the upgrades like this one. This one has the silent drivers. It's got the updated firmware, and it's got a touchscreen on it, and it
there it
actually
is.
works really well. Ooh,
Cool.
I like
The
that.
resin.
That's resin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like a 63 Cortina.
How's it look? Any pinholes?
No, it's really nice stuff. Yeah.
Did you get the Neptune 2 already? Or you
No,
getting it?
no. I
No.
haven't yet.
Here, let me. If you want, I'll walk you over to my. I'll show you. Get you a little closer to mine.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Is that
That's my
from that
Neptune.
guy on Facebook?
Yeah.
Jerry Chevalier or whatever his last name is.
Yeah.
hey, Rick, you need to fire that thing up so I can watch it go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I need
We
to
need-
actually start printing something on it.
We need printer cam for the next
Yeah.
hangout.
Yes, we need printer cam so I can decide which printer I want.
I'll see what I can do about that. There is a thing I can print and mount a cam to that thing. I might actually do that.
But yeah, the resin printer I want is the Anycubic Photon Mono.
That's a good one too. Have you heard of Uncle Jesse's channel?
I haven't.
Okay, I'm gonna find. I think I have that link. I'll send it to you. He does a really good job on reviewing printers, and he actually did a review on, I think, both those printers. And it's a good information source to, he gives you an honest opinion, whether it's a crappy printer or whether it's a good printer.
Yeah, I went and did a bunch of research and found a bunch of lists, people ranking the top FDM printers and the top resin printers, and I just made my choices based on a bunch of those review lists. So
Right. Well, the Anycubic is good. I mean, I've heard a lot of good things about that one. What's your Anycubic running price wise?
that one, I think that one's going to be $250.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I'm kind of tossed between the Anycubic and the Alegu. Both are really good brands, though.
Okay, what's the biggest item any of those can make?
I think the print plate on that one is like 220 by 220 by something.
3.
Like 8.5 inches ish.
Yeah.
Okay.
It depends on the size of the printer. I've got, like in my case, I have a CR10, and the CR10 is a much bigger plate. I can print this model on my CR10, and I can make it bigger. I can actually make it like this much taller and like that much wider on my CR10 if I wanted to.
Okay, now, how long would that take?
That would take about a good day and a half, almost 2 days of print time.
Oh wow.
Yeah. With 3D printing, well, especially FDM 3D printing, the bigger size you go and the more infill you go, the more time it takes. I mean, you can cut off some time by reducing your infill, but overall rule of thumb is the bigger you go, the longer it's going to take.
Well, look at it like shipping. It takes 3 days to get it.
Yeah, basically, yeah. The only problem with long prints, though, I don't like is the longer the print goes, the more chance you have of something screwing up. That's a drawback. I've had mine where I've been halfway through a print for a day and a half, and something happens to my nozzle or the heater fails, and then I just ruined the print. It's gone.
So all that's wasted.
Yeah, I mean, they do sell items where you can recycle your 3D print stuff by chopping up into small pieces and making your own filament.
Okay.
But
all right,
it's kind of been consistent because you're using different types of filament, so it's kind of been consistent.
Sounds like a lot like when I worked at the plastic factory. We would take the old stuff and throw it into a chopper, and we'd chop it all up, and we'd reuse the plastic all over again. We'd use virgin, and then we'd use stuff that's already been chopped up.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I used to work in an injection mold factory years ago.
Yeah. What happens is, though, that's what's the problem with our plastics right now, with their steel, that they put too much not virgin material in, and they mix it up, and that stuff's starting to break down. Plastic, for instance, doesn't have the recyclable life that steel does.
No, I did the same thing when I worked at the injection mold factory. We were doing interior car parts for the Dodge Durango, and we would take all the scrap parts in the grinding room and we'd grind down into pieces, and we would use that to fill the hopper, to fill the instead of the virgin material, we'd use that to replace it. And
many is the time I had to clean that chopper out when it would gum up and the blades wouldn't turn no more.
Oh God, yes. Did it get really hot?
Oh yeah, it got hot.
Oh yeah.
And I used to have a friend who used to play with it and flip the blades over while it was all opened up. I said, stop doing that. And one day he got his finger caught in that damn thing. Ooh. We had to take him to the hospital.
Yeah, I burnt my arm on more than one occasion off those blades trying to get him to brush all the material out of there. Yeah,
I almost got my arm caught in a blow mold machine one time.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, the guy my buddy saved me. He just pulled my arm out just in time before the thing just went bang.
Oh God. Well, one of my supervisors almost had his leg crushed because he was on top of the mold and he had his leg dangling in the mold, and the guy below went to close it, didn't realize his leg was up there, and all I heard was stop, and they looked up and it actually closed enough to crink his leg and actually sprained his ankle.
Wow.
He almost got crushed.
Yeah, that's some dangerous stuff, man. You open that door and you go to take out a little piece of flash while the thing's running. That's not a good idea.
No, we were really safety conscious about that. We never touched the machine while it was going. And we had a lockout, tagout system, so when the machine was down, we'd lock it out to where no one could fire it up.
Right. Yeah, I did a lot of that stuff with medicine bottles and all that kind of thing. And they don't have to be flame treated and all that. All that shit went overseas. All that work went overseas. None of it's here anymore.
That sucks.
My father-in-law has no fingers on one of his hands because he multiple times lost fingers in machinery at work.
Wow.
It's easy to do working machinery.
He's
It's
got-
And my father was missing his middle finger.
He's got 4 nubs and a thumb.
Oh, God.
Wow. My father was missing his middle finger from a peach canning machine when he worked.
Oh, wow.
He got his hand caught in the peach canning machine. I don't even want to think about it.
Ow.
Just what I need. Open a can of Del Monte peaches and find a thumb.
Yeah, that's what actually a middle finger. It was a middle finger. So he was like, yeah, hell with your peaches, okay?
Making a fruit salad.
Hey, you need a hand with that fruit salad? No, I got a finger in here. I'm good.
Oh, fruit salad sucks anyway, so that's not.
You might
shoot,
get
my
a
dad-
helping hand. You might get a helping hand.
My dad lost his index finger on a fan blade of a car once when he was. This is back in the day when they had metal fan blades instead of
Oh, yeah.
plastic ones.
Yeah,
And he was in the engine. He was in there working on something, and the guy
Yeah.
at the service station was behind the wheel, and the idiot thought he heard my dad say, "Okay, turn it over." So the guy turned the car over, and it just whacked his finger almost right off. They tried
Middle
to save it.
finger. Middle finger here. The nail. I took this nail completely off on a 68. I think it was a 68 Polara with a 383. Didn't have the fan shroud, so I went to reach for something. I wasn't being careful. Took this nail right off.
Ow! That just sounded like it hurt.
It hurt,
wouldn't
but I
want-
kept going. I
I
kept
wouldn't want to
working.
lose my. I wouldn't want to lose my middle finger.
Not the
I use it every day.
How would you
Yeah, right.
communicate?
John,
Nobody would
Yeah.
know how you feel.
Yeah, imagine if my friend Pete lost his middle finger.
wouldn't that affect your driving if you lost your middle finger, John?
Yeah. But it was only a nail, and this nail will never grow back the same way again. It's got
No.
a big hump in it.
I have this finger right here. No, I'm sorry. Take it back. This finger right here. I blew the tip of my. I blew the tip of my finger apart with a 21-pound perforated framing hammer years ago, and it was my fault. I was being stupid, and I was trying to compete with a friend of mine who could drive a 16-penny nail into a 2x4 with one hit.
Oh yeah, I know that trick.
Yeah, well, I dumbly did not move my finger out of the way in time, and I swung it, and it crunched like that, and just blew the tip of my finger apart.
Oh, with a 22-ounce hammer.
21-ounce Bremen hammer, perforated head.
Yeah, I used to carry a 28. That would have hurt even more.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I ended up having the nail was gone. It just blew off completely, and it never actually grew back right. It's kind of growing
It
back
never
at
will.
an angle. No, it never did.
You never will.
It grows at an angle, and there's like, it's just, yeah. One of my dumbest
This
things in my life. when I was
This
young.
what I'm working on. It's Brew and Blue. The
I
bike.
love that. I
Yeah,
love that
I wish
body.
my bike was that far ahead.
Is it hard to paint that, John? For detail painting?
I painted it individually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
some-
I didn't paint it
some
all. I didn't paint it when it was all together like that.
It's probably too many like hidden parts to actually get in there and paint
Yeah,
it
there is.
together.
Yeah,
That would be a pain in the ass.
like all that metal is that AKA extreme metal that I use,
I like that
That's
metal.
on
That
there.
looks good.
and you don't have to put it over black either.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Because I know, like,
What-
isn't Alclad you got to do a black
Yeah.
a black to do that?
and if you handle it too much, the Alclad will rub right off.
Oh no, heck with that. Alclad's too expensive. It shouldn't be doing that. As expensive as that
No.
stuff is.
Yeah,
I heard
Hey.
horror stories about Alclad. 1960.
Ah, crap.
Ooh.
Yeah, John's turning me off to Alclad. I got a whole bunch of
Oh.
Alclad. Now he's turning me off.
Steve, I like that. Is that a resin kit or is that a model?
Yeah, it's resin.
Oh, sweet.
I didn't say it. I'll say it.
Mopar didn't see it, Steve. He wants to see that. Good.
Bring it
Shelby.
back.
The Shelby.
No, I think it's a
Present
cougar.
2?
Yeah,
That's a
another
cougar,
resident.
isn't it?
No, it's a Shelby. It's actually called a
68 Shelby.
What's that? Notchback.
No, it's called the '68 Shelby Green Hornet.
Ah.
Oh,
That was
okay.
nice.
Yeah, it's a notchback, but
It looks like the
There was-
body's got some more added on to it. Like
Somebody
quarter
built
panel.
one, wasn't it? A real one?
it's a
On YouTube?
notchback, but
What year is it?
it does. It's got a vinyl roof on it. It's got scoops on the side.
68?
Yeah, yeah.
What year is it?
I say
68.
68. Yeah.
That's a pretty detailed resin kit. I like that.
Carl Shelby had this. This was his first, well, one of his cars that he had done. He also had one that's called Little Red.
Yeah, they had a live show on that, Steve, on YouTube,
Yeah,
on those two cars.
yeah.
But
And then
they
he
brought
had a
them back
black
to
one.
life. Yeah, they brought them back to life. The real cars.
Pretty damn good for a chicken farmer.
Sprue and glue. That's sprue and glue.
Hey,
You know how big C is, so I had to add this, you know?
Yeah,
I had to add this goddamn
Oh,
that's pretty
nice.
cool. What
Record.
scale is that?
164. I got a thing for these 50s Mack trucks, the roundness of them. They look like a bulldog. I got a buddy, he's got a junkyard full of these, but I can't pull one of them out.
cool.
God, I need to clean my darn desk up. It's a mess.
Would love to have a Mack for a daily driver.
Sprue and Glue wants to know what everybody's working on. I'm working on my drag car. I was gonna cut the hole out for the blower, and I just broke the hood in half.
Oh,
Oh shit!
oh wow! How'd you do that?
Well, I had my cutters, instead of like grinding out a hole, I was gonna try to snip a couple little pieces off the edge, and it just broke right in half.
Ow!
The plastic is just so old, it's
So
brittle.
Brittle, yeah.
I'd rather have
Yeah.
some more plastic parts. One little simple thing goes.
The difference between that and that is.
Yeah, Chris, I got two of those Super Birds.
These right here?
Yeah, I got two of those. That's a great kit, though. It's pretty well
it's got, a
detailed.
lot of, it's got a lot of detail parts to it. You can make a really nice kit if you're just doing it. People seem to want me to do an all out, so what the hell, right?
Someday I'll be able to paint this and not get anything in it, and I'll actually be happy. I keep sanding it down and painting it over and over and over again.
Why don't you just strip it with oven cleaner?
Yeah, I
Oh, there you
could. I'll get it. I'll get it to where it's clear. If I have to go 2K clear, I'll go 2K clear on it. I got the slicks decals for it to make it what I want.
Yeah.
It's like always, you know, you have projects you start out, and you know, this is as far as I got with a 1/16 scale rail. I just built the frame, and that's it.
Oh, it looks good.
I know, it's nice.
Yeah, it
It
does.
just sits there all dusty, waiting for the rest of it.
Oh, it looks good.
Actually, Mopar, I got you beat on dust collection though. Let me show you something.
Let me see. I
This-
don't mind going to war with the dust here.
I don't know. This one's pretty bad. This one I started probably more than a year ago, almost a year ago.
Oh, Defiant?
Wow, how did you not break the antennas? Though?
This model was one of the like the 1980 kits, and I'll tell you what, this thing has so many fit issues. I had to put plastic styrene all over
Is that an
this whole
AMT?
ship. Yeah, I had to
Well,
put
that's
styrene
bigger.
plastic all
Which-
over this damn thing just to seal.
AMT is known for that.
Oh yeah, no, this was. I mean, this has got so much dust on it; it's unbelievable. I haven't worked on it in months, but
What ship is it?
this is the
Defiant.
Defiant.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
I mean, I scratch built inside the engine compartments back here so I could light them up. I I resin cast clear buzzard collectors so I could light them up, and the rest of it's all styrene plastic, just adding to it.
Is it lit up now?
Yeah, it does light up, but I don't know if I have it. I mean, I'll try to light it up, see if I can get it to go. This model kit's been just a hell.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
can't do that to me. You can't say it lights up and then it doesn't light up.
I know. I'm sorry, my poor. I'll take it. I won't tease you like that. I promise. I'll light it up for you.
If it ain't filmed, it doesn't happen.
Let me see. This thing hasn't fired up. Actually, what happened was one of the lights failed in it, so I had to cut this piece right here. I had to cut a square hole out in this plastic, get inside, rewire the light, and then put this on as a cap and did it up. But yeah, I almost threw it away. I was like, I'm done. It's going in the trash.
Someone to the point where
think,
smashy.
Yeah, almost.
Just think, Rick, if you light up all your models, you wouldn't have to put a Christmas tree up at the end of the year.
You're right. I won't.
That's a good thing. Have a nice Star Trek Christmas.
Oh, it would definitely be with all the little flashing lights and everything. It'd be perfect.
Yep.
Got the music playing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just
I don't
cycle
know
it between
how.
all the versions of Star Trek.
So this is kind of.
There you go.
It's got the fiber optics for the. This is all blocked off back here, but there's the impulse engines, and then underneath.
Every time I see that, I want one.
Be back in a minute,
That's
gents.
pretty cool.
I think we
Lady.
should do
It actually,
it's
it's not looking bad. It's just a lot of work to get the thing. It's so damn big, and the detail painting on this thing is very complicated, and I'm dreading doing it. But I'll eventually get it done. It's on my to-do list.
Eventually, that means something.
Someday it'll be done.
Yeah, I like to say that a lot.
Really, I mean it. I promise. That's the last model I have that's in that stage that I have to do. All the rest of my kits are still unboxed. Oh, John, I'm gonna do a live feed tomorrow. By the way.
Okay.
I forgot what time it was. I'm gonna do it.
Oh,
I
nice.
forgot to set the reminder up for it. I'm gonna do it after I got the live stream today. I'm gonna go on and set it up for tomorrow. But yeah, I've never done it before, so it'll be my first one. I invited Michelle to it, but she hasn't responded back to the comment I left her.
That's dust.
Well, just send me the links when you go live.
Okay.
Do you have my email?
I don't think I do.
I'll put it in the chat. Okay.
Okay.
The horn work. He made the horn work. Do it again.
Oh. I like that. That is cool.
1990s Ertl. 1990s Ertl, man.
What scale is that?
18. Back then, but the engine used to rock back and forth. It stopped doing that. I'm just afraid to take it apart and fix it.
Do it. You can do it.
But the engine
Rick,
sounds awesome.
Oh, I see it. Okay, let me. So when I send, so what do I send you exactly?
the links to the live stream when you go live.
Okay, send me this the StreamYard like we're doing here.
Yeah, like what you do is you schedule it in advance,
Hmm.
and then once you set it in advance, you click on you going now, and it'll show the stream yards and the numbers, and then you
It'll
just click copy and paste that into my email.
You'll
Oh,
have an
okay.
option to invite people, and when you click on that, it'll give you a link.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Yeah.
So then I just send it. Basically, I send it to
Whoever.
you guys and
Yep.
Yeah,
okay. Miguel, I don't
Yeah.
have your email. Hey, I'm gonna copy and paste this to.
I'll put my email in the chat.
All right, I'm gonna go into my emails real fast here and actually put it in there.
so Steve, what have you been up to?
That's my email address.
Oh, cool.
Lots.
Okay.
Trying to do
Lots.
modeling, working on the house, working on the house and all this other crap.
Huh.
Yep, that sounds like me.
I
How do you
don't,
do this, eh?
I never get, and I don't get much model building done, but I get to look through a lot of my stuff.
Get a lot of modifying done though.
You ever count how many you have in your collection, Steve?
No, not going to do it.
Come on, do it. I want to see how much you got.
A lot more, more than I can build.
More than 300?
If you put a number on it, then you give your wife ammunition to not let you buy anything else.
Oh no, that don't work in my world like that.
Here, I'll tell you what. I'll give you a view of my model room. Hang on.
John, I'm gonna send you just a test email. Make sure it goes through.
How big is the room?
It's about 22 by 10, 12.
Wow, that's good size.
Can you see anything?
Yep.
Looks good to me.
Yeah, nice.
You did build those cases, huh?
Oh my God, what's wrong with this?
That little one, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I plan to do too. Keyword there, plan.
I've said that before too. Like I plan to finish
Oh
it.
wow,
At night.
Oh yeah.
there's a hobby shop right there.
It's my model trailer. That's
Steve,
what
you
it
got a
looks
hobby
like.
shop there.
My
Wow.
model trailer looks the same way. Only on the bottom there's a train set rolling.
All those boxes. All those
Yeah.
boxes got about 6 models in them.
Looks good to me.
So what are your store hours?
Oh my God, my computer.
There's a few that I have. And a few that I'm like, wait a minute, is that the Dragon lady there?
I do have a Dragon Lady, yep.
I just saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to go to. I got that that Johan, yeah, that Cuda. I had to go all Mopar and sell all my other ones because I had over 3,000, so I couldn't, had to get something had to go.
That's blasphemy.
Yeah, it is, but by buying only Mopars, it keeps the collection down. Yeah, I got that one too. That's cool. That's
I
nice.
chose my word very carefully. I don't know. Do you know who Flanagan is? I don't know what his first
No.
name is, but he's like used to do the
Oh, that's about it, guys.
Cool.
Wow.
he used to do a show called Roadkill.
I mean Finnegan.
Finnegan, that's what I meant. Yeah, Finnegan. He's got the drag car named Blasphemy.
Yeah, the 55 with the Hemi.
It's got the Hemi, Blasphemy, Hemi.
That's what I want to do with my 55. A smaller scale though. 55. That's the way I see a Chevy. The only good Chevy is one that's got a Hemi in it.
We can't be
Oh,
friends anymore.
that's my stats. We got to thin out.
Wow.
But read my name. Now you understand. You just read the name, and that tells you.
I need to clean my desk off today. It's a mess.
I don't know if you remember the Wild Willie Porsche funny car.
Yeah.
That funny car ran a Chevy, big block Chevy. So it didn't have that much kind of success against those, KBs that were out there.
Hey, Steve. Steve. Mr. Steve. Why'd you take that?
Yeah.
Yeah, this will go out to all of you, I guess. I'm looking for a particular model. It was, I think it was the Ford. It was a pickup truck. It was motored in red, and it had Stroh's stickers on it.
It had
Stroh's
what?
beer.
Had what stickers?
Stroh's. The beer, Stroh's. And it had little beer kegs in the back of the bed. I've been looking for that for a long time.
Thought that was a Dodge pickup.
I'm trying to remember the front grill, and I keep thinking it was a Ford because of the way the grill looked. I may be wrong. I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up.
The only one
May be wrong, but you
the only one I
right.
could think of with beer kegs is the beer wagon from Tom Daniels.
No.
That's the only one I could think of.
I know that. That's not it.
They changed the beer wagon to
Okay.
the root beer wagon.
Did they?
Yeah, because
Politically
kids.
correct.
I told that's why I drank beer because I saw that wagon.
I drink beer because I like it.
Exactly.
It had nothing to do with whether or not I liked the model.
I really liked Revaux when they came out with the metal tins with the artwork. Wild Willie Porsche. They came out with a whole set of these.
Yeah.
That was a real beautiful thing.
Those are cool. They're like little
Yeah.
lunch boxes for models.
Yeah, and the kits came in white, so it was easy to paint.
I got a NASCAR like that in the metal tin.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think it's one of the gold body ones.
Oh. Is that chromed out?
Yeah.
Would you build it chromed up or would you strip it?
I'll never build that kit. I don't really care for NASCAR.
Oh, okay.
Chris, you should ask Rick Zink about that truck. Because Rick Zink knows a lot about the old cars. Oh, he's gone. We lost Bone in yard. Chris.
Oh, there he is. He's
But
back.
not for long.
Oh,
He's down but not out.
There he goes.
Never tap out.
we'll see if
Sounds
we
like
can
my
add
daughter. Now this is my lunchbox. Bark at the moon.
That's cool.
Oh, oh, I like it.
This is an inheritance, actually. My buddy died, and I got his whole model collection, and I got all his 118 cars. And this is one of the things he had.
That is so cool.
I also have like I don't know if it's a 1/4 scale werewolf version of Ozzy Osbourne that makes noise,
Oh, that would be awesome.
but that's stored away. I can't get a hold of that. He also left me Alice Cooper
cool.
too. I gave it away.
Oh, I love Alice Cooper.
I gave that one away to a
That's
buddy.
nice. That's nice, Steve.
Yep, there you go.
Ah, cool.
Ooh, that is sweet.
Ah, I like the vinyl top.
Yeah,
Good job on
That
that.
looks awesome.
good job.
Oh wow,
Wow.
nice engine work.
Mine don't look nowhere near as good as that. I
That
didn't put
looks.
my air conditioning unit in either.
Oh wow.
That's the real engine. I just faked the picture.
Right. Yeah, right. Where's the dipstick? I didn't see a dipstick.
Hey, Steve, didn't you build that quite a while ago? You
Oh,
built
wow.
that quite a while ago, didn't you, Steve?
Wow.
Yeah, quite a while. I
Nice
can't
job on the
remember when I built
overspray.
it.
Nice job on the overspray on the frame.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
like
I don't
20.
remember when I built it.
What do you
That
live
was
next
like
to
20
the
years
Chrysler
ago.
plant out there?
It got to
You
be
know,
over
the,
20 years ago, Steve.
oh yeah, quite a few years ago. You know how I did the overspray on
Yeah.
that's done with a regular tester's paint can, eh?
Oh nice.
Oh, yeah? Cool.
You
Tester
should show us
good
how to
paint.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put primer your chassis, set it down on just a piece of cardboard, and then spray around it.
Oh, like a 1970s Chrysler worker, huh? It was the 1970s. Those guys did a lot of stuff to those cars you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
I found some special things in the 1970 cars when I took them apart. Hey, what's this? That's old. Maybe I could smoke that still.
Yeah.
As long as you didn't find no body parts, you're all right.
I don't know, but it's cool because they used to write everything with chalk or a crayon, and they would leave messages. Sometimes you take a car apart, and a wheel well would have a message in it and stuff.
Oh
Pretty
yeah,
cool
they use like
finding
a they use like a wax marker.
Yeah, it's pretty cool finding those kind of things in the car.
Did you ever find the build sheet?
Oh yeah, I found build sheets before. Usually they fall apart.
All right, Jay.
You know.
Hey, Steve, you don't have a channel, do you?
No.
Somebody's asking if you have a channel.
Yeah, I was
No,
thinking the
Jamie.
same thing. I'm here
No,
trying
Jamie,
to
he
find
doesn't have
curb,
a
and I
channel.
can't find curb.
Hey, John, switch to my mobile.
Oh, switch to your mobile? Okay.
We're in trouble. Somebody is anyway.
I didn't do it.
Okay.
Thanks. I'm gonna go down and
No
look at
problem.
that kit.
We're going down to the vault now.
Okay, make sure you focus on the keypad so you get the code.
Okay, do you have Geraldo Rivera down there somewhere?
Oh my God!
Oh my
Yay! I love it.
Lord. And when does
Miguel,
yours come
holy!
out?
Okay, how much do you think you have?
I don't know. Honestly,
Just like an estimate, ballpark.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh,
I
man.
thought I had a lot of models.
But I mean,
And
here, let me see if I can turn
Miguel,
my
you got
camera.
whenever you're off, Miguel, you can send it our way.
Yeah.
right?
No, don't do that because I got enough food as it is.
No, come on, Wilbur, you need a few more. Oh my God!
Let me see. Is
Are
there
they
a way
all
for
car
me to
models?
turn my camera around?
How big is that room?
This is my
It's a
basement.
Oh,
Miguel,
Gotta
are
be-
they all
I
car
have a
models?
size.
Half basement.
Are they all
or
what?
full
Oh, we're
Are they all car
wow.
models?
Oh,
No, they're-
yeah.
They're vehicle models. They're cars, trucks. But like here, I don't know if you guys can see this. I can't turn my camera around, but
I can
like
see it.
all of these have duplicates behind them.
My Lord.
He's
Okay,
nuts.
I need to go shopping. I'm going to come to your store.
Like
Get the
if you
20%
see-
off, Rick. I got
Preferred
that.
customer.
I only got one of those, but I got one.
Oh,
See, all
wow.
these all have duplicates behind them.
Oh, I feel
Dang,
so
Miguel.
much better now. I feel so much better. I'm not nowhere near a hoarder.
I thought I had a lot of model kits in my stash. Miguel, you got me beat. Hands down,
See.
you got me beat.
If you didn't have so many models, the rest of us would have some.
The blueprinters,
Yeah.
now those are cool. I used to have that Mustang. I used to have that. Sold that guy. Got good money
I-
for it though.
I have 2 of these, and I sent one of them to John already, so I had 3.
Did you belong to Blueprinter at all at any time?
No. I don't know what I'm going to do with these.
What are they?
What are they?
What kind of kits are they?
Oh, they
Oh,
what are they,
case-
promos?
I don't know. Let me open it up.
When you open a box and you don't know what's in it, that's too many models.
So it's a pre-built.
Yeah,
I
it's a
can't pull it
promo.
out of there.
It's gotta be a promo.
I don't know. Can you see what's in
Promotional
there? Okay. Is that what it is?
Yeah, because they used to sell, dealers used to give away models of their cars to people when they bought a car or to advertise the car.
Wow.
Anybody a big rig fan?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Never built one.
He's about to make you cry.
Let me tell you. Do you have the Australian one?
Oh wow.
Oh, is that a garbage truck?
Oh my God. Okay, Miguel. Now I'm jealous of you.
Well, think about it. You don't have enough time to build all these, so just send us the list. We'll pick them out.
Okay, so we can divide it what 5 ways here, Mopar?
Yeah, we'll put 5. Don't worry about the Canucks.
What do you said you saw? A garbage truck? Let me
Yeah, I
see.
think I saw garbage.
No, I don't think I have a garbage
did.
truck.
Look,
John
Sylvester,
doesn't
I'm
win.
starting to feel like Tweety here. Yeah, the
John
yellow
doesn't
one. What is that
win.
yellow one?
John doesn't miss anything.
This one? Or this one?
Yeah, that one. The yellow one. Take that out. I want to see that.
That's a Sinalco. It's a show truck and trailer. Sinalcos.
Wow, it's nice. I like that.
That is sweet.
That is nice.
Hold on, I dropped my headset.
See, I always go for the odd ones, the ones that you can't really get it that much. You don't see very often. That's
Can you see it?
cool. Yeah,
That is nice.
that is cool. It comes with the trailer.
Yeah.
Wow.
This one comes with a trailer.
And here we are
Wow.
paying
And
45,
this one
50 bucks for just
comes
a
with a
cab.
trailer.
I like that one. I like the blue one.
Keep dropping
Oh yeah,
That's a
that was
nice one.
nice.
headphones.
Well, it's to put them in the box. John Paul's going to cost a little more. The shipping's a little farther.
Oh.
But
You're funny, John.
I try.
Now he's just showing off.
Now, Mopar, we need to tell one that all of our birthdays are today. If all of our birthdays today.
But really, you can't build them all.
My wife tells me the same thing. My model kits. You can't build all those in a lifetime. It's like, yeah, you want to? I'll try.
Yeah, I had to cut down on mine. I had to. Because realistically, you know, if you want to build something with a lot of detail, it's going to take time to build one
Oh yeah.
with a lot of detail.
Well, my collection consists of the entire shelf. Well, I'll briefly show you part of my collection. I don't know how you can see it, but that whole top shelf is all model kits, which is nowhere near like Miguel's. But
Yeah, let me tell you, my collection, I lose Wi-Fi signal because it's sitting in a trailer outside.
Well, I have a shelf in the garage, which is like Miguel's shelf, and it's loaded with kits. But
Okay, I was
still,
wrong.
Miguel got me beat.
And I got at least 80 of them in the what you call laundry room. So I don't know. I lost count.
Oh,
Oh,
This is the
oh, that's
metal
in the
tin.
tin can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought this was a gold kit that I have, but I guess it's not.
It's a Kellogg's, isn't it?
Yeah.
oh, nice.
That's cool.
Thunderbag?
Definitely keep that in one piece.
Yep. I'll never build that.
No,
I thought it was this.
it's like the Ed Roth cars that come in metal boxes. The Tweety Bird and the
Oh yeah.
Outlaw. It's kind of hard to build those.
Oh, very nice.
Look, you
Ooh,
already
look at
have
these.
boxes. All you gotta do is tape it.
and just put an address on it.
These I did a little video the other day for Sarah Jane because I'm going to send her some of these NASCAR kits. I got boxes and
Wow.
boxes and boxes of NASCAR kits.
How do I get on that
Wow.
list?
You know, Jared, I can't remember Jared the Bee Builder. I can't remember his channel right now.
Oh my god.
He likes NASCAR, that version of NASCAR, that type of year. I'm a cutoff point in the 1980s. I don't want anything after that.
I tend to buy duplicates, as you can see.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you have replacements for all of us? That's what my friends used to say to me. I feel like you have a replacement for me, John, somewhere.
You're making Mopar drool over here, Miguel.
Mopar 2.0.
Hey, I'm not saying I won't take a Chevy, okay? I'm not saying that.
Mopar, do you have your little rag so that way you catch all the drool? Because it's getting kind of apparent.
That's coming
here's
on.
another truck.
It's coming all over here, John.
Yeah, oh, no.
Look at that one.
Now, that's got to be a decal for the Viking ship, right?
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh,
I want to
beautiful.
see you do that.
It is. Not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen.
I'll be right
I'll
back.
never
guys.
have time
Any
to
more
build
coffee?
that. Anybody
I
like
mean,
to
you
fish?
got UK type trucks out there. You know.
I like this Formula One trailer kit.
Yeah.
That's cool. And then if anybody's a Tamiya fan, I got.
We need to pass a law that all model builders have to use the Tamiya standard.
I never built a Tamiya car. Yeah.
You should, John.
Yeah.
Whether it's a Tamiya model or it's a Tamiya RC, they're all cool. So what?
Huh.
And I got that 70 Duster. I just don't put down the money for the AMT Prestige. I don't think they're worth the money. An old kit
Well,
that they didn't really retool it. They didn't retool it at all.
no. Yeah, I got a couple of them.
There you go. There's my world right there. That's my world. Snake, the 1/16 scale. Yeah, there you go. That's my world. I used to have that one too. The Trans Am, the silver Trans Am. Sold that. Sold the Mustang. Yep, had that. Didn't have the Camaro. Never got the Camaro. The Chevys, yeah. They were all on the chopping block because they were Chevy, so I had to sell them. Well, at least they're in a safe place underground, so they'll survive the nuclear blast.
So first the nuclear holocaust, we all meet at his house so we can
Exactly. We all go down there.
we can build something.
Yeah. It's gonna be. We have to stay under there for 10 years before we can come back up ground.
I think he's got enough metal to keep us busy. John, can you make it bigger?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds kinky.
18.
There you go.
That's nice. Good job.
I'll make a Christmas list and send it to you. Will you promise to fill it, Santa Claus?
The record's cool, man. I like that. What is that? Yeah, I got that charger. I got that little 4-banging charger. It's considered a Mopar, just barely. You know, that Charger Daytona, that was not a bad kit.
Yeah, I see it.
But it doesn't compare to the kit you're working on now, that's for sure.
That's an AMT too, so.
Yeah, we all know an AMT.
Oh yeah. The little model of mine, I guess it's the name.
Yeah, I liked AMT back in the 90s. You could order things from them. They'd send you wheels and parts. Long gone now. Sprint
Like
cars.
a new PC. All it was a body and door, or body and windows.
Oh man, I gotta get that kit. That kit he just had, that Duster. Yeah, that one. I gotta get that. That's a great kit to kit bash. Even though the axle goes through the motor.
Charles, he bought the collection a while ago. A couple years ago, I think.
Well, I'm waiting for him to fall on one I used to have.
What's that? It looks like a Ram Charger there. You written out your will yet? Yeah, there you go. I gotta get that too, but I want an updated version. That version doesn't have the correct roof line for the 1981 and 82 and up.
Got my copy. I'm good. Ooh.
Yeah, his microphone's not working on his phone.
Damn.
That's why.
Oh, I accidentally muted it.
Oh,
I
okay.
thought your wife
You hear-
did that.
Can you hear me now?
Loud
Yeah.
and clear? Did I see the A-Team band in there, Miguel?
Yes,
Yeah.
you did.
Oh,
Yes, you do.
Oh.
18 man.
Okay, you know,
Yeah,
it was
Yeah,
Father's
you
Day.
could get the Charlie's Angels van too, you know.
Does anybody watch Cletus McFarlane?
Yeah. The guy with twin turbos motor.
So you know what I'm doing with this
Turbo?
then.
Yeah,
I have that
Twin
kit.
turbos.
Miguel, I have that kit.
Do ya?
Same one. Yeah, same one. I have that one.
They have the El Camino and they turned it into a drag car.
So do you only have one of those El Caminos?
Unfortunately,
Oh, I see that.
one of the few.
Ooh, I like that truck. What was that? Is that a Ford? Above
This, the
No,
white,
Chevy.
or the
no,
red?
above
Chevy,
the
right?
red.
The red
red's
is a
a-
Chevy.
Oh,
64.
Oh, 64 Chevy. Nice.
Yeah, that's the pickup that I'm building, the green one.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That is
Got me a
sweet
nice
truck.
little Super B here.
Yep, I still have those.
I like that truck, the SS 454 that you were showing, the black one.
I see the
Oh,
top
yeah.
fuel stuff. That's good stuff there. Look at that top fuel stuff. I love that top fuel stuff.
Oh my god, I love it.
Yeah,
Model
I'm
mine
a
was
top
that.
fuel.
Now, Miguel, where do you live again?
Look at rambunctious. You got rambunctious.
Yeah.
You do know rambunctious was run by the Snowman, right? Gene Snow.
No, I
There's a-
didn't.
No,
There's a big deal about Gene Snow because of some law litigation. I've got that bottom one,
Okay.
the Snowman. I got that one rebuilt. I got that one built. Never finished it though.
Oh, yeah?
Never finished it. I built it, but I never finished. Did a
This
final
one?
on it.
I'll come,
I
I'll come
built
by
my
your
rambunctious.
place someday for lunch on Miguel.
What's that, John?
I said I'll come by your place for lunch sometime.
Whoa! They gonna let
Bring
you
a
out of
backpack?
Canada?
No, I'm in the U.S.
I'm talking about John
Yeah, I
Paul.
know.
They're gonna let John Paul out of Canada.
I got a question.
What's that?
Go for it.
No.
How come the only feed I'm seeing is McGill's?
Because John is showing everybody my collection. I'm
Okay.
showing everybody my screen so that I can see my
Okay,
collection.
that's
It's
good.
not your fault.
No, I was just wondering if something fucked up here.
Oh no.
I came down here to look at this red truck because I thought this might be the one that you were talking about.
No.
Oh,
No.
little red truck is cool.
The
Yeah.
little red truck is cool, but that's not the one. I think I just saw the truck.
You know who it's made? What company it's made by?
That truck right there.
This
on
truck?
The monogram.
No.
I think that's
See
it.
the Ford, the Ford with the flip top there, the flip up hood,
No.
the AMT right next to it.
Yeah.
I still have that. One of the few non-Mopars.
It looked like that 150. That AMC 150.
Uh huh.
I'll know it when I see it.
I've seen that truck. I know I have. The one you're talking about.
Yeah, I thought I might have one, but I don't see it anywhere. I went and looked around all my truck kits, and I don't see anything else that might be it.
I'm sure I've seen it, but I don't know. It sounds to me like it's the monogram kit.
Yeah,
I've
I
only
don't.
seen two.
I'm not
I've
seeing
seen
anything.
The one I built, and then one at a model car show. I should have bought it.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a. Oh, I thought that was a 2-in-1. I guess it's not.
There's one right there. You got a Superbird sitting in there,
Well, Superbird. Oh,
right between the uprights.
yeah, that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Got some more.
Not bad, man. I got one of that 70 Charger just so I could build one of those cars from the YouTube.
Yeah, that's a nice kit. I built one a while ago.
Drag on lady. Oh, drag on lady.
Yeah, I built that too already.
And Keith, if anybody's got any of these Integras, I'll show you another kit in a minute. But if anybody's got any of these Integras, Keith over in Ireland is really looking for one of those.
Yeah, I know.
And he also wants these Accords. Any of these Accords.
Yeah, he likes the Hondas.
Well, they're big over in UK.
Yeah.
It's like
Anywhere.
DOS. It's our muscle cars. It's like DOS our muscle cars.
Okay, well,
Like, you know, most of us, I don't have a love for them, but you have to grow up with it, you know.
yeah.
We're all nostalgic for what we used to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
glasses on. Getting older sucks, by the way.
My 1-to-1.
Oh yeah, cool.
Oh.
Shit.
Okay, hey, John, when you go over for lunch with Sue Miguel, let me know and I'll join you.
Get the keys. I got another one. That's black, but it's my wife's and she's not here right now.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna switch back to my PC.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make you so big now.
I'm big enough as it is.
Now we're all thoroughly jealous of you.
Here's another one from Mopar Nut.
Ooh. I like that.
How to make him walk? I can't remember how to make him walk. I'm brain dead.
Oh, that was the one you were talking, Iron Giant.
Yeah. $10. $10. You just gotta spend $10.
How long ago did you get that?
It was Christmas time.
Okay, I gotta find me one now. I like that car, Steve. That looks good.
What is that car? Because I have a police car down in the basement I want to build.
It's the MPC kit. I don't know what they call it. Was an MPC kit. I did this as a pro street car. When the pro street craze was all in.
What do you mean the Pro Street Race is on? It's still in.
Is it?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Pro Street is my
There's a
thing.
back
Yeah,
in
nice.
there.
That looks great. Modern version of the cop out.
Yeah, I dig it.
I don't know if you can see the license plate.
Yeah, police.
Yeah.
Pro lease.
that's
I
cool.
like that.
Well, that's the decal on the side too, eh?
Oh, that's great, man.
Nice.
Very nice.
That's
I
great.
made those decals, printed them off.
That's
You're gonna
cool.
make a Mopar guy cry.
Well, you want to cry? I'll show you something to make you cry. Hang
Now
on.
you didn't. Now you done get it. Now you done did it,
Yeah.
Mopar.
Now you're just being me.
I'm always fishing around for a good model.
Now you're just being me.
You're just trying to take over the show, John.
I'm not on full screen.
We all know what you're trying to do.
Okay. Okay.
Your secret's out, John. Secret's out.
We got your number.
It's 1968 Charger. That's my number.
I don't know if I hook up. I don't know if I can hook up a camera to my laptop. Probably not. Anyway,
Should
Yeah,
already
you
have it.
can.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Is that plum crazy purple?
No, this is Duplicolor.
Whoa, Duplicolor.
Yeah,
Very
it's the,
nice.
I forget what they call it. It's I'm not used to holding something in front of a camera. Yeah.
That looks really good, though, Steve. I love the color on that.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
it's kind of it is a purple color, right?
Can you
body
open
came
the
out.
hood?
That body came out like flawless. I love it.
Well,
oh
it's
yeah,
not
let's see the
flawless,
engine.
but
It looks like it.
where's my hole?
There you go.
Oh.
What is that, a Viper engine?
No, that's actually the engine that comes with the Pro Street Super B.
Okay, now,
Cool.
but the
It co-
intake.
It comes well. The intake is out of the AMT. I think it was the Duster.
Okay.
There was a Duster that came out like a street rod or something. I can't remember exactly. I should have wrote it all down. I didn't. Anyway,
Hey, car builders say that. Should have wrote it all down.
Nice.
It looks good.
you
Is that the
can't-
Doomsday motor?
You can't see
The
it.
kit?
I think so. I'm not 100% sure. I can't show the interior of this very good.
You can see a little bit of it though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Hard to
See,
get
now I
light
want
in
to
there.
build. Now I want to build a car model.
Good job using Duplicolor. though. Me and Duplicolor don't get along.
I've
Well,
never used it.
I find that paint is well, it's kind of similar to Mia, but To me, it lays down a lot nicer.
Model Mind, all of those kits were purchased within the last 2 to 3 years.
Wow.
He asked me how long I've been buying, or at what age did I start buying models, and I assume that.
Maybe we should start calling.
Go
See,
ahead.
my collection I've had for like 20 odd years.
I think Double Dog Games should be called Boosted. Double Dog Boosted. Because he boosted.
Well, I quit building for like 13 years when my brother died. I don't know if I ever told you guys that. Well, I told some of you this story, but
Okay.
my brother and I used to build together, and he was killed in a vehicle accident, and so I quit building for a long time because of it. And so a couple years ago, I decided to try it again and see how I felt about it, and
It looks like you went into the deep end of the pool, though.
yeah. And then coincidentally, my mother passed away right about the same time, and
that's hard.
she left me a chunk of change, and so I bought a bunch of kits.
Wow.
So most of the kits I bought were from a collection my buddy was selling. He let me cherry pick his collection, and I think I bought about 800 kits from him.
Well, there's an estimate right there.
And the rest of it was all purchased off of model auctions on Facebook.
Okay, let's
Did you
figure
just
this
say
out.
800 kits?
800 kits. Let's see. If he builds 2 models per month, that's what? 48 models, 24 models a year.
4 models a year.
We got to figure this out because we're going to see how long he lives so we can get this.
He's not going to build them all.
24 years.
I'm not going to build all mine either.
Miguel, that's kind of how my wife and I are moving up to Idaho, is because I didn't tell you guys either, but my mom passed away about almost a year ago. But the house we're selling, they sold the house. And we're taking the money we're getting from that house after we pay off the reverse mortgage, and that's what we're using. After my brother and I split the money, we're using that to move to Idaho. And
that's good.
there.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good.
Good idea.
Well,
God bless you. Get out of California.
Unfortunate circumstances, but hopefully it turns out for the better.
Oh, it will. I mean, we looked at places up there in Idaho, and I'll tell you what, dude, it is so cheap to live in Idaho. It's not funny. I mean, property up there is like dirt cheap.
Oh, I believe it.
And the taxes are dirt cheap.
I know how
it's cheap
expensive it is
here.
in California.
Oh, I know,
Cheap
John.
here.
California. Yeah. Well, John, where you're at, isn't it? What's it like up there?
Average.
Where you're at?
Average house here is about $1 million.
Oh, ow! Holy, that sounds like
Yeah.
California.
Yeah. Well,
That's about right. In California, the average home here, the nice average home,
yeah.
you're looking at close to that.
Right.
Yeah.
New Jersey is 500,000.
Colorado's not much far behind California. When I was growing up, my dad bought a house for $80,000, and it was recently appraised for like 1.5 mil.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Go look at the Jersey Shore.
Yeah, one of my good friends is selling their mom's house down in a place called Sebastopol, which is not too far from where I'm at now, and their house was quoted at over $1 million.
Wow.
And it's not even it's a double wide mobile home.
Wow.
Yeah, you got to remember, in the 1970s, you could buy a decent house here in New Jersey for 20 grand.
Oh,
That's what I
back
bought
then
my
you could
first
buy
house for.
Yeah, well, back then you could buy a house for cheap pretty much anywhere, really. I mean, prices weren't like they are now.
I bought my first house when I was 19 for $22,500, and I had a hectare and a half property,
Nice.
and I paid it off in 2.5 years.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
houses in New Jersey in the 70s. But
Because my mortgage was only $150 a month, so I was paying that every week.
Shoot, nowadays that doesn't exist anymore nowadays.
no,
Shit.
No, I know.
You can't
The last
get a
house
studio
I
apartment
owned-
for less than like 800 to 900.
Yeah.
The last house I owned, I paid cash for it, and my land tax alone was $7,000 a year.
Well, it's like
That's
up
like
here in
paying
Santa.
that's like paying rent.
That's yeah. That's like up here in California. I mean, we were just to just if you were trying to rent a house. I mean, luckily where I'm at, my rent's cheap because my landlord doesn't try to gouge us. But the average rental up here for a 3 bedroom, 1 to 1.5 bath is $2,800 to $2,900 a month.
Wow. That's like
And
twice as much.
yeah, and that's just a rental. That's just to rent the damn house, and that's on that's with a normal sized backyard, normal sized front yard, 2 car garage. You know, nothing major, but yeah, it's like $2,900 a month. It's like that's more than I make a month on my job.
I'm in a rental right now. We've got, I think it's a 5 bedroom. Let me count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 bedroom. It's like 3,400 square feet, and he just raised our rent this year to 1,900 from 1,800.
Wow.
You could buy a house for that, couldn't you?
Yeah, you can. You buy a rehab house.
Yep.
Yeah, wouldn't the payments be cheaper if you just bought one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Probably.
If you got good credit, you get a rehab house, and you can make money on it.
That's
Well,
Welcome
it's like
back,
up
Steve.
Something wrong with my camera.
we were looking.
Oh.
My wife was just for shits and giggles. She was looking at property up in Idaho, and she ran across this house. It was a 6 bedroom house with 3.5 bath, pool, on like almost 2 acres of land. And I think the going price for that was around $200,000.
Wow.
And it's like I said, that's got to be a joke. There's no way that's $200,000. And she showed me the listing, and yeah, 200,000. I'm like, okay. Down here, that's a mansion.
Yeah.
That's 5 million easy out the door.
Wow. Well, California's got to go. We need to give it back to Mexico.
They can. You know what? In my opinion, they can have it. I'm done.
That's what I'm saying. They can
Hey.
just take it.
Yeah, they can have it.
now. We just got to get the lunatics that are in charge there out. That's all.
Oh,
You
you're
know,
never going to
we're
get rid of
trying.
them.
We're trying to get Newsom out of here, but Newsom is like hanging on by a thread, and he's not
I
letting.
don't
Alright.
know. Why is he still doing anything? He's already lost the recall. I mean,
Well, he keeps pushing back the recall trial. He keeps pushing it back, which I don't understand how Newsom has control over the recall.
yeah, how can he do that?
I don't know. I don't understand that. It's like telling a convicted killer, oh, when do you want to go to jail? You don't.
You know why? Because we the people are slow. That's why.
Well, the recall went through. It was voted against. You know, he lost that. He wants
he
wants
lost
him out.
that.
But he keeps prolonging this, and it's like he's trying to bribe people into changing the recall and wanting and keeping him in office. And it's like, dude, no one likes you. You're an idiot. Leave. You've taken advantage of us. You've taken advantage of your power. You have done nothing for the good of California since you've been in office, and it's like, leave.
They have no shame. No shame
he's
whatsoever.
You know, during the pandemic
Thanks, Model
When-
9.
in California, when they did the lockdown and they said, you know, no get-togethers, no parties, no nothing, he sat there and had a party at his winery with all of his guests wearing no masks, not doing the social distancing stuff, and it was like, it was all over Facebook, and he goes, but it's okay for me to do it, but y'all can't do it.
Yep.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay.
Typical
That-
politician.
That's when
Yep.
he's got to go.
Yep, that killed it. I was like, okay, so in other words, do as I say, not as I do. Sorry, that don't fly with me.
Sounds like Whitmer and Michigan doing the same thing.
Exactly.
Live in the
Same
state, not-
thing.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's
Same thing.
maybe. I mean, I get hot over that because I'm a firm believer in you lead by example. Because I mean, I'm a manager where I work at, and I have a crew, and I lead by example, and that's a big thing about that. So it's like,
I agree.
Mark of a good manager right there.
well, I mean, it's like I tell my guys because I have a 13-man crew that I run, and I tell my crew, it's like I'll never ask you to do anything I either have not done or will not do myself.
That's
Like
the
if
way
I
it should
say,
be.
hey, will you come in at 4 o'clock in the morning and work a 12-hour shift? I've already done that. I've come in with like no sleep for a day or 2 days, and I gone into work and I just worked because I need the coverage. So it's like But yeah, it's just it's one of my pet peeves.
Yeah,
It's my little
Steve, you're
rant.
gonna hook up a webcam to your laptop, eh?
Oh yeah,
Oh, you
I
should
didn't
be
know
easy.
that.
Yeah, just to the USB.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
I have a couple things I want to say. Anybody who uses those display cases, like the regular just hold one model.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I do is I'm gonna put this camera, but what I do is I drill a hole and I put a little tack in there.
Huh.
So that keeps the case. If you pick it up by the top, the bottom doesn't fall out of it.
Oh yeah,
That's a
that's
good
good.
idea, Steve.
So
Like
it's
these?
just yeah, like those. And but I put a screw in the bottom, like at the very end,
Yeah, that's a good tip.
and I just put a little tack in there, and you can just reach in and pry it out a little bit. But it
I
keeps you pick the top of the case up, you forget, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, there's a mess on the floor.
Yeah, Steve, I've done that. I have a couple of cars in cases like that, and I grab the case
Yeah,
and then pull the lid off and then
yeah,
drop the whole thing, and it's like,
yeah.
oh god.
And you look at the floor and say, "Fuck."
Yeah, pretty much. Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you're talking about taxes, Matt, my house, according to the government, it's valued at like $280,000. My taxes is $4,000 a year. And real estate called me this year because I had them give me an estimate what I could sell my house for last year, and they called me this year and they said, you could get $25,000 more this year than you could last year.
Wow.
Oh yeah, they're saying right now that the housing is so bad that if you want to buy a house, you have to bid something like $50,000 over asking, and hope
Yeah.
nobody.
Yeah.
Well, the big problem is, you sell your house to make a lot of money, but then you got to buy a house, so it's going to cost you more money.
Well,
And
I
not
had a
only
real-
that,
And then the real estate, you got to pay the real estate 20 grand.
right.
The thing about
So what
that is,
percent is selling?
What happens if you make money? You got to pay capital gain.
Well, well, we didn't have to do that here, but the government's talking about doing that. So, but that's hard. Somebody sells a house and all of a sudden the government comes in and says, "Oh, we want another 40,000 thanks." Nobody's going to sell houses.
well, shoot,
that's
up
why-
here. I'm sorry,
they're
Wilbur, go ahead.
overvalued too. Banks aren't going to loan you that kind of money on a house that's not worth X amount of dollars. Come on,
No,
No.
no,
you have to have cash.
yeah,
Well, I had a realtor friend tell me straight up that right now is the best time to list a house because it'll sell like hotcakes.
yeah. But you got to buy something.
Yeah.
Unless you live
Yeah.
in Kent.
Yeah,
Well, in
right.
Rick's
Or-
situation, you can go to Idaho and get something cheaper. But if you can't find
Yeah.
something cheaper, how are you going to sell?
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's the whole thing.
So it's like a catch-22.
Yeah, it's
Basically.
can't keep ahead of it. That's for sure.
I would love to get rid of my New Jersey house and go out to Kentucky or Arkansas. Anywhere.
I'll go Kentucky.
You're
Yeah.
You're in New Jersey. Did you ever go to NNL East?
No, I've never done that.
Oh
Never
my
done any of
God,
that.
that's awesome.
I should. I just
You-
want to be an observer. I don't want to be a participant.
Well, a friend of mine, we drove in down there. It takes us about, you can do it in 16 hours,
Wow.
or 12 hours, between 12 and 16. It depends on a lot of different things, but it's a long drive. But once you go there once, you got to go back. Oh, it's awesome. I mean, they have two gymnasiums that are full of like sellers that are selling stuff.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh,
Insane.
you just want to get me in trouble, don't you?
Sounds like a swap meet. Oh,
You're already in trouble, John. What are you talking about?
Look, I'm already depressed. I can't get the ones I got already built. Okay, that's enough.
I know, but it's so neat to go down there and see all the stuff. It's crazy.
Oh yeah,
you
oh
know.
yeah. I love watching other people's stuff. Like they used to have the Auto Scale magazine. They used to have the year-end review, and they had all the shows in there in that big thick
Yeah.
magazine.
Yeah,
I used to love getting those. I used to
Yeah.
love it because it was the way of getting to a show without going to a
Oh
show.
my God!
What, John?
Hey, Jacob, come here. Here's Steve.
It rises.
hi.
That's my boy.
He finally got up.
You
Yeah,
got
he finally got off.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was 58.
So
He's
what
not a
time is
teen,
it?
he's
Hey,
not a teenager yet, John.
59.
Well, he don't got a
what's
job.
that?
Don't worry about
I
it.
say he's not a teenager yet. How can he sleep in so late?
He's
He's
14.
14.
Oh, yeah, I guess
Uh,
he's a teenager. That
yeah.
explains it.
My
They don't want to
question
go to bed and they don't want to get up.
No, that's right. I think I was the same way back then.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I spend too much time on the internet and YouTube, and I don't get any models built.
Uh,
My partner's trying to drive us crazy here. He just pulled out a big monster 112 scale, 1/8.
116. This is the
116.
model of my car, my real car that's sitting outside.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Only problem is I can't finish it. This is a duplicolor paint job full of dust, of course.
I thought you twitched your nose like you witch, John. And that way, it's all made.
I wish I could have them. I wish.
Well, click your heels. I wish.
Or Barbara Eden. I'll take Barbara Eden as well. Even if she's old, I don't care.
Yeah.
I already got dibs
Oh,
on
she's not
Barbara
around
Eden.
anymore.
Sorry, dude.
You're too young. You're too young for Barbara Eden. Just like you're too young for muscle cars. Now stay away.
so why can't you finish it?
It's just I'm not happy with the duplicolor. I'm not happy with it.
Hey, William.
Yeah. So, Steve, we meet pretty well every Saturday
Yeah,
around this
I'll try to
time.
remember that.
Yeah, you should come on all the time.
Yeah,
So more pro mods.
yeah. Don't
More
have any
pro
more
mods.
pro mods to do. I got other projects I gotta finish, but it's crazy. Here, I'll tell you a weird one. Well, this is
54 and 55.
I don't know this one. It's buried in dust.
That's
I
my
want to show
world.
you that one. There's too much dust. Well, it's just a pile of parts right now. I don't know this one here. The box feels heavy. I don't know what the hell's in it. I'm doing this one as a conversion for a hot rod. Where are we at? Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
1999. I love that show.
Anyway, I'm converting that to a hot rod.
Nice, Steve.
But
Nice.
it's not
Oh,
going to be
see that.
electric powered.
Yeah, we don't need electric.
I can't wait to see that when you do that one. That's gonna be awesome.
I want
Well,
to see fuel.
it's going to take a while. See, that's the I always end up doing that. I get so many projects on the go, and then I don't know, get to a point and say, I can't finish this. I'll start another one.
Steve, I know how you feel about that one. I
Oh.
got 3 of them
Give
on
me-
the back burner.
Give me fuel, give me fire. That's all I want.
Here's my Dawn Garlic Dragster. It's been like this probably for about 3 years. Where are we at?
Yeah, that's my world.
Yeah, it's been like this for like 3 years. I'm saying, why don't I just finish this damn thing?
I think Luca C started the disease, and we got the virus.
I have, let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20.
I hope he's not saying started kits.
31
Wait,
kits
right.
right here. I got 31 kits
Why?
within 5 feet of me that I've started.
Ah!
Oh God. Miguel.
What do you just want
What-
to beat us all at everything?
It's just that I get like, something happens, I screw up the paint or whatever, and I'll stick it in a box, put it on the shelf, and then I'm like, I'm too discouraged to touch it right now. And like 6 months later, I'll do something with it.
What do you consider started?
Yeah, really.
Well, if I open the box and I start cutting parts off the screws and I modify anything, then it's been started.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so Miguel, so far you beat me at the amount of models you have. You beat me at the amount of models that I have waiting to be finished. I mean,
But I bet you beat me in the amount of models you've completed.
maybe I think possibly yes. I can probably safely say
I've got,
1,
like-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 to 20.
I have one model that I would call finished.
Oh, okay. I got you there.
I have one model, and it was a snap kit.
Okay, so I beat you at something then. Okay, good.
Well, at least you got a snap kit done.
I get them about 85-90% done, and then I lose motivation on them. I mean, like my Volkswagen and my here, I'll grab them.
I can understand losing motivation. That's how I end up with 3 models that I'm working on at the same time. I lost motivation.
Well, I kind of figured that if I do a lot build, then I'll kind of be forced to finish them all.
True. Yeah, that's probably one good.
That's why I
you-
came to YouTube.
Completed. That's it.
I thought YouTube would drive me crazy enough to build one.
So these two kits here, this Volkswagen and this Chevy pickup, are as close as any other kits that I have to being what I would call finished.
Ooh,
Here, let me switch my camera.
looks
Yeah,
good.
I was
like
thinking
it's
he had like 100 of them finished.
He's got 800 of them, and he's only got
One.
You guys stop teasing me. I'm sensitive.
Oh, I like how that came out.
He's going to be sending me to the modeler's psychiatry on the couch.
I need to see a shrink.
I like that. That looks freaking awesome.
You just need to shrink your stash. That's the only shrink you need.
Oh, hey, I agree.
Oh wow.
So I didn't weather the chassis, and I didn't build the engine yet.
Well, you could be just a shell.
You don't need an engine.
Yeah,
Well,
you
I
could
mean,
be a shell.
That's kind of my logic. I mean, it sits on the shelf, and nobody's the wiser.
And
It's just a shell. I mean, it's like the truck you have in the backyard that you are working on.
curbside, yeah.
Yeah.
Curbside. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then my Volkswagen is the same way.
It's a curbside.
You got 2 curbside models, so they're complete.
You're complete. Yeah, exactly. You're done. Glue the hoods on them. You're finished.
There you go. Look good though. I like the bodywork.
I like it. I like it weathered.
Yeah, that weather came out really awesome actually.
That is the hairspray method.
I've used that a couple of times on shipping for some of my Star Wars models.
Yep. Oh crap! The body
Works
just
really
fell
well.
off. Or the chassis
Oh.
fell off.
I got that Techniques charger. It'll never get built. I got to the point of looking at the book, though.
Now come on, Mopar, you gotta build that. You can do it, Mopar. You can do it.
I know I can do it. It's just that I don't want to. I think it's worth more money unbuilt.
This is the airbrush.
Oh, that came out nice.
That's
Oh yeah,
cool.
nice.
What's that, a Suburban?
Yeah.
Oh, that looks
I love
good.
those old Suburbans. I want a real one. I want a real one like that.
Oh yeah, me too. I even flattened the tire in the back.
And that's cool.
Well, you just had to do that, didn't you?
Oh yeah, that came out really good, Chris. I like
Yeah,
that.
that's cool.
First one I ever done like that.
Wow. Hey,
And the
excellent
last one I
job.
probably ever do like that.
Yeah, it's
Well,
Well, now you got to
right
build a
there.
diorama for it.
No.
Sometimes it takes years
Yeah.
to build.
I used to have a
Build
friend of
diorama.
mine that used to build dioramas all the time, and I helped him. No, do that.
I have to build a diorama of a because I know I think John, you saw my video I did of the Saturn IX rocket with the launch station. I had to build a diorama for that, so I actually have to 3D print or build a launch gantry and put it all on a piece of wood and do the roads and the dirt and everything else for that. But I have no room to do it, no room to put it anywhere, so I haven't built it yet. But
I like
that's
that
on my that's on my to-do list to build a launch gantry and the roads and just maybe an HO scale people into it.
Well,
Or something.
we did a full garage, 2-bed garage as a diorama.
Oh, nice.
I helped him with that, and that's I'm never building one of myself. Never, ever again.
How long did it take you to do that one?
It took us, him working on it all the time, me working on it maybe 2 or 3 days a week. I think between the two of us, it took us something like 6 months to get it right.
Wow.
I love
But it
it.
came out beautiful though, probably.
We actually used Lego blocks, the white blocks.
Yeah.
as concrete blocks for the building.
Not a bad. That's cool.
The scale is close.
See that?
That's a good idea, actually.
See, model railroading gets you stuck into that, and you want to do that.
I can see that. Yeah. Such a scenery diorama.
Yeah, scenery diorama, backgrounds.
Yep.
That's why I never throw anything away. Like this ME262 that's all beat the hell up.
Oh, that's a crash.
I want to stick his ass into the water and hanging out. You know what I mean?
That's a
He's
crash
already
plane right
damaged.
there. Yep.
So why not? You know?
You just
how many times?
all you gotta do, Mopar, is cut the head of that thing off, and just slam it into the put it on a piece of wood and
resin?
put water around it. Yep.
Boom, bang, and it'll look like he crashed.
Yep.
Man, I see it all the time. People do waterline models with the ships,
Hmm.
and they got the waves in there. I mean, it's amazing. I'm like, I want one, but I want it built by my own hands.
I watched a video one time where a guy did the Titanic diorama, but it was a Titanic coming out of the water, like from the movie.
I saw
when he
that.
broke.
When it broke
You
in
saw that
half,
one? Yeah, that was sweet. He had the
Yeah, I
Titanic.
saw
it was
that
from
one.
Yeah, it was from the movie Raising the Titanic, and he had it up out of the water, and he had all the water effects pouring down from the bow of the ship, down the hole, back into
That's
the water. Oh my God, this thing looked
That
like
was
it was
in
really
Fine Scale Modeler, right? That was in
I
Fine
think-
Scale Modeler magazine.
I think so. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Dude, that was probably the more lifelike diorama I have seen in a while.
I miss
But it
those
was
magazines.
beautiful.
Yeah,
Man. I really do.
he was here. He was here in Canada for a little while. That guy.
Oh, okay. He's a damn good
Yeah.
model builder or dioramist. I mean, he aces
Yeah.
those things.
Fine
Yeah.
scale.
He's doing a cutaway of it.
Fine scale modeling. Or,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's in
he's-
the magazine.
yeah, that was
He's
my
in
God.
that magazine quite often. That guy.
he
Yeah, a
used.
lot of.
I like what he used for a technique. He used cotton. He took cotton balls, and pulled the cotton balls out with that HO scale white paste to make the water
Oh, yeah.
effects coming down, because it looked like foaming water coming down off the ship, and it was just, wow. I've never seen. I mean, the attention to detail was just mind blowing. Really
Like
was.
if you would
cotton
see it
ball.
from a distance, it would look so real.
It did.
That's
I mean, I was like, I mean, even up close, it still looked real.
Yeah, painted
Yeah,
cotton
yeah.
balls work pretty good for burnouts too.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
they work good for smoke, smoke effects coming off of like a rocket engine.
Right. Yeah. Put a
You
little
ever
red
seen
in there, a
did
little
an
orange.
airplane on.
Was that
Somebody
done?
did an airplane on YouTube and had it flaming.
Mhm.
Flames coming out of the sides, and it was coming down towards the landing. It was
Did they
pretty
use the
cool.
cotton balls?
I think I've seen that one before.
Yeah,
He's got the,
Yeah.
he's got the
I forget
hands
who
on
it
the
was
side.
that did it, but he
Looks good.
did a nice job.
I seen Flory Models did one where he did the space shuttle with the booster rocket launching, and he had the cotton coming down from the side boosters, and he had airbrushed the different colors of the oranges, and put some LEDs behind it, and it looked like it was coming out of the engine.
Cool.
Right.
You can do explosion effects like that too, using like Star Wars explosion scenes. Just use cotton and airbrush some colors on with some LEDs behind it. Looks beautiful.
Cool.
Anybody ever see that aircraft modeler that uses frames, like picture frames, and the plane is flying out of the picture frame?
No, I haven't seen that.
He's on YouTube, but it's amazing work. I mean, you can put it on the wall, and it looks like the plane is coming 3D out of the picture.
Oh, that
I
would
like
be
to see
cool.
Oh,
that.
yeah, you mean like a
I
shadow
can't remember
box.
like a shadow box. I
Like
can't remember who the guy is, but
Yeah.
it's incredible. I was like, I gotta try that.
That's a good idea.
That's
There was
cool.
one guy, he built a box and he had to look in the hole and had all the German soldiers walking up the pathway and Adolf Hitler in the balcony with his
Yeah.
hand like this.
Oh my god,
And it
that
looked
sounds
so
cool.
freaking real. It looked so real, I'm telling you.
Oh, I
There
like
was a
that.
Japanese or Chinese guy that did it.
That most of the time they're the most talented.
They do really, their attention to detail is outstanding. It really is.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's a Japanese or a Chinese guy, and he does the cars,
Hmm.
and he opens the doors, and he makes that you could touch the door handle, and it will work the door and everything
Oh
else.
wow,
That's
that
insane.
that is.
Roll up windows up and down.
We're talking
Oh my
watches.
oh my
A
god,
watch.
that is totally insane. I mean I'm one for detail, but that would be too tedious for me. I
I
couldn't.
mean, imagine what the mechanism looks like inside the door.
Yeah,
I
well,
God.
know what
he's
the
got like
mechanism looks like.
20,000 subs, but I can understand why.
You should have a
His
million.
attention to detail is really something.
Wow,
I mean,
that's off the chain.
and
Really,
in
that
order
is
to
cool.
make that
Yeah.
door open up and the latch to pop open as you open the door handle in that
Even the
scale,
gas door, even the gas door opens.
Oh my god, I would love to see that.
Wow.
I think I think he has a shrink ray. That's his secret, shrink ray.
I thought I got another channel coming in.
No, that was somebody's calling me. I thought I warned everybody to leave me alone right now.
Now we're only allowed 6 people in here, Steve.
Oh yeah.
And then when anybody talks, I can put your screen big. That's what happened there. So nothing happened to your computer,
No.
if you're wondering.
Well, I thought maybe my YouTube popped up or something for some reason. I spent a
So
lot of
like
time on it.
when
That was
anybody
on me.
talks, then I gotta make them big. So
Yeah.
if you're showing your model, then
Yeah.
everybody can see it a lot better.
Yeah, that's a good
That's all.
idea.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like the way this is going. It's really been good. And no echoing, no nothing.
But if you hook up a webcam to your laptop, Steve, you can switch your cameras around. You can switch from your laptop to your
Right.
overhead
Right.
camera, because that's
got mine.
how
It's
I
on
got mine
overhead right
set
now.
up. That's how I got mine set up.
Yeah.
So you could switch it around.
Right.
Like I could do mine too. I'll show you.
Here's another weird one. I don't know if I can get this out. Oh yeah. This was a butter container box. Oh, turn around this way.
Oh, I like it.
Whoa!
It's a box for butter, but I said, geez, certain models will fit right in there, like dune buggies, eh?
That is cool.
Nothing wrong with repurposing.
This is that was a pyro. I think it was a pyro. I forget what they called it anyway. It's kind of a weird looking rig.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, it's. Well, I just stumbled across it. I picked this up at NML East one year, and it was
That looks really cool, though. I like it.
yeah, it's a
Is that a flower on the back of it?
of a what flower?
What
Where
is that
there?
design? Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
see the seats.
Yep.
Yeah,
That
Flower
looks really
power.
cool.
that's well.
Hey, Steve.
No.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, John.
Good.
Oh, nice. I
Yeah.
like that view.
I'm not going anywhere.
Right. Yeah, it was a kit done by Lindbergh. Mine's changed around a little bit, but I think I used a Jeep chassis on the bottom of it, one of the snap kits.
Oh, yeah. I never had much luck with Limburg models.
Well, the newer ones are just like AMT or Revell. The older ones, I don't have many older ones. I have it's a like a 1930s Lincoln,
Mhm.
and it's got as many parts as a 125th scale kit has.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's if I showed you the parts trees, you wouldn't believe it was 132nd scale or 135th.
Oh,
It's
God.
like holy crap, They've
I-
done some nice stuff over the years.
Yeah, I think I bought one of the newer Limburg kits,
Yeah.
and I definitely was not happy with it.
No.
The detail was, I don't know, it was a submarine, and it
Oh,
looked
okay.
really, really poorly on detail, and
Yeah.
I ended up scrapping it because I just couldn't.
Yeah.
It didn't turn out right.
Yeah, well, about I think it was maybe roughly around 10 years ago. They 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 just did all the stuff they had basically, from the past.
Yeah.
They just started pumping stuff out.
You know why I don't like Lindbergh kits?
Hmm.
I don't like the box.
Well, okay.
I do not like the way the
He's got nothing to do with a kit.
The kid's great. The box sucks.
the box art. I don't like the way the box opens. That's it. That's why
I didn't buy the kit because I didn't like the box art. Well, I've looked at some. I've looked at some pretty bad looking box art kits.
I didn't like the
Oh,
way
yeah.
the box opened. The way they flipped over. I hated that.
Oh, those like the ones Revel did at one time.
I hate
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah, those things were
I
useless.
didn't buy Rebel for a long time because of that.
Yeah, I ended up taking other boxes, taking them apart, and putting them in that. Well, I mean, because once you open those boxes, they just
They're
collapse.
everywhere.
Well, they just collapse.
Yeah.
You know,
They
you
can't
got-
hold themselves up.
You basically got two boxes sitting there in front of you.
Yeah,
So there's room gone right there.
yeah,
So some of the model collection I have out in my garage, I actually had to build foam core boxes to transfer the Model to, because the box was so smashed and
Yeah.
just so messed up that I just had to build a box out of foam core, and then I took a picture of the model on the box, taped it to the box, and put the model kit in the box
yeah.
just for stability.
Yeah, well, yeah.
They just reissued this guy.
Ooh.
I want to get another
Yeah,
one.
That's cool.
yeah. Atlantic,
Oh, I like that.
Atlantic Models brought that out, eh?
Yeah, I want
Why
that
does it look
back.
like the mongoose?
No, it's not a mongoose, and it flips reverse of what most funny cars do. The back
That's-
opens
It's a
up instead
trouble.
of the
Yeah.
front.
It's
To the
a
front.
troublemaker, isn't it?
Yes, it is a
Troublemaker?
troublemaker.
But didn't
I
the
built
mongoose
this-
open like that?
Huh?
Doesn't the mongoose open like that, or am I thinking of a different car?
I think so. There's this
Yeah,
model's been
that's
used.
an El Camino. That's an El
Yeah,
Camino.
El Camino. There's been used in different versions. It's a pretty old model. It's at
Yeah.
least 20 years old.
Nice looking
Yeah.
though.
And John, since he likes Mopar Missile, I got this
Oh
one.
yeah.
But that's a die.
Yeah.
That's a die cast.
Well,
I have that diecast.
Nice.
I got a crap load of diecast cars. Most of them are packed away right now, but I got an entire like half wall of diecast cars.
Yeah, I used to have a few of the Franklin Mints. The only ones I got left is the Tucker and the Oldsmobile.
Well, I
I
used to
sold
go.
them all.
My wife used to, whenever we used to go out to like Target or Walmart, I would go right to the diecast car section, and I would just buy up any new diecast cars they had.
Yeah.
I got like a couple million Hot Wheels.
Yesterday I had to get one because of this guy here. That's
What's
the
that?
Fast and Furious Charger with the wide body on it.
Oh yeah, is that from the new movie?
Yeah, so
Fast
I
9?
can't. I hate the Fast and Furious deal, but the one car, I gotta have it.
Yeah, I think I have pretty much all the Fast and Furious cars. I can't talk with my teeth tonight. But yeah, I love the cars from that show, especially Dom's car. His car's awesome.
The Charger's a thing for me. You
Yeah,
know,
Charger's nice.
the Charger's a thing for me.
Here's that Lindbergh kit I was saying.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah, now that's
Nice.
130. That's 132nd scale.
Is that a Lindbergh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a Lindbergh. It's 132nd scale.
That's an older.
That's the
Now that's
Mako.
Steve. That's an older Lindbergh, right?
Yeah. But I'll just show you. A parts tree here. This is 132nd scale.
How old is that though?
Well, I don't know, but this is a parts tree. Now this is only one.
Model people sitting around talking
Oh
about
wow.
Okay.
You know, I mean, like I say, this is as detailed as any 125th scale kit. You know, as far as parts go.
That looks good.
Yeah, there's all your wheels there, tires. But it's there's a lot of parts in there.
Does it have
Yeah,
an
it looks-
engine?
Looks like good
Does it have an engine?
detail parts.
Yeah, it does.
Wow. See, now,
It's in
you
another
don't-
bag,
you don't
actually.
see an engine in a 132.
No, there's one here. It's kind of hard to see, but it's in there.
Oh, okay. I see some of the parts with the engine.
Yeah, there's part there.
Yeah, I see.
Part of the engine. But I
Wow.
mean, it's phenomenal. It's really for what it is.
It looks like a nice kit.
It is. There's the body there.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I bought that at Classic Plastic. Classic
Oh yeah.
Plastic. You ever been there? It was a show.
Fantastic.
It's a show in Massachusetts.
Never heard of it.
No, it's a nice little show. It's not a big show, but man, I'll tell you, you go if just Google Classic Plastic,
Okay.
a model show,
Hmm.
and it should come up. Those guys down there. I mean, I'm not one for trophies. I mean, if I win a trophy, that's fine. But down there, it's like, oh my god, like you go in there and you look at those line of trophies, and there's got to be 100 trophies there.
Wow.
You got pretty good odds then, don't you?
Huh?
You got pretty good odds.
Well, I mean, I've won a few trophies down there, but they have trophies down there that they would give away like for the best, say the best engine, and I'm not kidding you, those things would be like 3 feet tall.
Wow.
Oh yeah, it's just crazy. It's like, what? This is just a model show.
I didn't.
So,
This is not the Olympics. What the hell?
okay, I gotta get a room for my trophies now. What's gonna
Well,
happen here?
there's a guy down there now. He passed away, but he was a real good builder, and he mostly built like drag cars. And his work, I mean, if you saw one of his models on a table, you'd just say, "Well, I'm not going to get first place," because you just knew. Well,
Was that
first of all,
Don? Was that
Um,
Don?
let me think what
Don
his
somebody?
name was.
Don Yost.
Don
No,
No,
Yost
Farrow?
is still alive, right?
No,
No,
Don Farrow or something.
no. Just give me a minute.
John
No.
Yost, John?
His name was Del Perron.
Oh, yeah.
And he's had models in different things. But I mean, he's the
Yeah,
type
I
of
know.
guy. He kind of reminds me. I mean, he was a good builder. Don't get me wrong. I mean, like if you saw his models on the table, you knew he was going to win. But he would enter stuff in like the curbside class, or the shelf class, and he'd say, "Oh fuck, that model shouldn't even be in this class. Like, what's going on?" So he'd walk away with first place or whatever. And, you just kind of shake your head, but like, oh, if you go on YouTube or not YouTube, I might even see it on there. But if you go on, like, do a face or a Google search, classic plastic, and it's just the same as you can do the same thing for NNL East. You can do a Google search. Now NNL East is basically cars and trucks. But classic plastics, it's cars, trucks, and they do have a few military items on there.
I have to check that
But-
out.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was. I enjoyed going down there, but the friend I used to go with, he didn't want to go anymore. He kind of didn't like to drive, and it is a long drive, because we're driving from Canada, so all the way to Massachusetts. Well, that's only about an 8-hour drive, so that's not too bad. But New Jersey was like 10, 12, 13, 14 hours. Just depends on the traffic.
Oh,
That's
now I
too
gotta
much
go to
driving for me.
NL East because I should have the ability to do that.
Oh, well, yeah. If you're living next door,
Yeah.
yeah. It was held in geez, I'm trying to think of the name of the place. Anyway, New Jersey's not a big state, so
No, not that big.
no.
One of these days, I was thinking of trying to go into a model show, or maybe put one of my kits in a model show. But I'm afraid once I walk into that model show and see all the
Well-
kits on the table, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm not gonna win anything.
No, but see, there's the thing with NNL East. It's not. They'll pick maybe 8 models out of all the models that are there, and they're not called like it's not like first class or anything like that. It's like the club will pick them. They'll walk. I mean, you're looking at probably 1,800 to 2,000 models on the on the tables.
That's a lot
Right?
of plastic.
It's a lot of, and it's, I mean, I learned the first year I went in and I went right to the show and started watching it put up, and I put a model or two in, and and then you wander off to the vendor area. Well, I learned afterwards, go to the vendor area first, because that's where you're gonna. If you get there first, then you're gonna have a good chance of finding some decent deals. And the thing is, if you see something, buy it, because if you come back it's
It,
gone.
yeah,
Guaranteed, it's gone.
pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
how I used to do mine. I'd set my table. I'd set up my models on the table.
yeah,
First thing I do, vendor.
yeah.
I've had similar uh, experiences at like places not like that particularly, but where they had vendor stations. And yeah, if you come back, if you go to a vendor station and you say, because I've done it, I'd be like, oh, that looks really nice. I'll come back and I'll pick it up on the way back. Yeah, it's gone.
It's gone. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Here's
like
one.
get it when you can.
There is no. I'll pick it up later in a model
No.
car.
No,
Get it there.
this is a Lindbergh kit I got down there.
Ooh.
Okay, that's a cool little kit, really, made by Lindbergh. Now
Thank you,
I wasn't looking for this, but I was standing, looking at stuff on a table, and the guy has a big rack kits all stacked up, and I'm looking, and this was right eye level, like, well, kind of like that, and I think it was $450. And that freaking box is worth $450, So I said, geez, I'll buy that, and it's pretty well there. I just haven't done much to it, but there's guys that have taken this kit and built it because it's designed after a real car, real drag car.
Yeah, some of those. I mean, when you go to any kind of place where they have any kind of the vendor stands, they got some really nice stuff.
Oh yeah,
They
the
got
thing
that
I
hard,
find,
they got that hard to find stuff too.
well, yeah, they got crazy prices on a lot of stuff too. But I'm not
Yeah.
there. I always go through. They have bins on the table, totes, and they're just full of cars, parts. You pick up a bagged kit. Now you might be missing the tires, you might be missing the wheels. You're gonna pay $3 or $4 or $5 for it,
You can always
It's got
get
a
the
whole
wheels.
huh?
Wheels for a model car is probably one of the easiest thing in the world to do.
Oh yeah. There's
Yeah,
a vendor.
You can 3D print the damn things. Actually,
Well,
There used to be a company called Garage Scenes. They used to sell
yeah.
aluminum wheels, and they robbed me because they went out of business. And I sent the money in for the wheels, never got the wheels.
Yeah, yeah. That's one of the things about resin casting. I mean, there's good guys out there and there's bad guys. Like there's what is it? Reliable resins.
Yeah.
Unreliable.
Yeah,
Unreliable.
unreliable. That's right. I don't know how come the guy's not in jail. From all the stories I hear about him ripping people off, I don't
I always
understand
go
why
the
he's in
same
jail.
way.
so stay away from reliable.
He's still selling on eBay.
I know.
I see.
That's what I mean. How does he survive? I mean,
I don't know.
how come nobody's killed him yet? Shot him or something? Because every time you hear it, don't buy from him. He's ripping everybody off.
I'll have to keep that in mind.
And this stuff is crap too. This stuff is crap.
Yeah, I've never
From
seen
what
it.
I've
So,
seen. I have
but
Basically,
there's
it's like-
pinholes and air bubbles and all sorts of stuff.
yeah.
But is it basically like a garage kit, basically? John, is it like a garage
What's
kit?
that?
It's like a garage kit where he makes it himself in his garage and just sells them.
Yeah, basically.
He sells right from his home,
Okay, yeah,
and
it's
he's
like a
been doing
garage,
it for a long
garage
time.
kit.
He's been doing it for a long time.
That was the distributor
know.
I tried to make.
Over 20 years
Yeah.
at least. Hey, Steve?
Wow.
Oh God, yes. That's why I don't
At
know how he
least.
stays in business.
That's one thing
I
about
don't
garage kits. I mean, you can get really good garage kits, and then
Yeah.
you can get some real crappy ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all how they make them.
Yeah,
Gene
well,
Snow.
I haven't bought a lot of resin to it. I did buy that Corvair ramp side. I bought one of those. The Corvair ramp side resin kit.
Hmm.
Yeah, I bought one of those, and it's really nice. But
I know
I
they
had
make
a
a
few-
lot of. Go ahead, Steve. Sorry.
I had a few Jimmy Flintstone vans, like the Dodge vans.
Ah,
And I sold them off, and the only reason I sold them off because I said, "Well, I'll be going to NNL East again, and I can pick up a couple more." Well, that was
not
it.
anymore.
I never got back down there, so I never got any more. And his vans, they were going for at the time I bought them. I think they were like $10, $12 just for the body, which wasn't bad. But now,
No.
I mean, I think they're $18 US.
I know Star Trek. There's a lot of people out there that do the Star Trek garage kits of the starships.
Yeah.
And they do the big they do the studio scale ones that are like about
Jeez.
like freaking like 3 feet, 4 feet long
Wow.
by resin, and you can buy them in clear or opaque resin, and they're they're pretty much spot on. I mean, it's not 100% accurate because it's like a sculpted kit they do when they're at home, and
Yeah.
then they cast it in resin. But you know, it's like there's a like Aztec Dummy. He does a lot of resin kits, and like he said, you can get a good one, you can get a bad one. Depends who makes it and how
Well,
good
yeah.
the quality of their stuff is.
Yeah.
Wow,
But
cool.
Kit.
Ford? Is that a Ford Ranchero?
That's
Ooh,
a 56 Ford Fairlane Ranchero.
Right
Now, who's
there.
that from?
Jimmy Flintstone.
Jimmy Flintstone, yeah.
nice.
Wow.
That body looks really sharp. I like that.
Oh, it is. Once I got it cleaned up, it was really rough when I got it. But once I got it cleaned up, I was really impressed.
Yeah.
Was it a hard cleanup on that, or was it pretty easy?
No, not at all.
It looks
Yeah, I
good.
got,
Pinholes
Okay.
in it. I,
I got the
it's-
58. I got a Ford wagon, and I got the 58 Chev wagon, like a Chev Impala wagon.
I mean, you're going to have cleanup with any kind of resin
Oh,
kit. This
yeah, you
Oh,
got
yeah.
it.
normal.
Anybody
you just lay them
remember-
down to clean up.
It comes with the bed and the tailgate.
Oh, sweet.
Right. Yeah.
That looks good.
Yeah.
I remember.
The,
I remember when the first resin bodies first came out. I think Steve remembers them too.
Mhm.
They were thick, thick.
Oh,
thick
I've
resin.
got a couple that are insane.
How
And I
about the
got-
testers
like-
ones?
From
Testers?
Motor City replicas.
Oh, I don't know where these ones came from.
I've heard of them. More silly replicas.
Oh
Testers
man,
came-
oh man! Don't drop them either, because they'll shatter.
Oh
I'm
God.
not kidding.
Testers came out with a
I'm not
line
kidding.
hobby shop only that were like that. They were thick. I got a Frankenstew that's like that. Testers, builders, hobby shop only.
Wow.
Resin.
I have to admit, I've
Oh,
never
yeah, they were-
actually done a
They
resin
were
kit
re-
before.
they were really bad, Rick, when they first came out.
Oh God.
Like
Well,
I
is that-
think they
is-
came out first in the '80s. That's when they first came out.
Yeah, they shouldn't shatter if they drop. That's definitely not good.
Oh,
That,
they
no,
don't run a
resin shouldn't
shatter.
Well, if it's a thick resin like that, I mean, yeah, the weight factor is just
Over. It
It's-
better not be
it's
a hard
crazy.
floor. Got a hard
Yeah.
floor, it's over. Better have like shag carpet.
yeah. I've
Well,
thought
the old,
about trying some
Joe-
resin kits.
The old Johan kits were like that too, Rick.
Yeah, I got a couple,
Okay.
so I know how brittle they are.
Like I dropped once a body and it cracked. A
Oh,
No
Johan
shit.
kit. Yeah. Oh yeah, it cracked.
yeah. I had a
Pretty
62 Cadillac, and I took it all apart, and I was polishing it, and it exploded.
What?
It exploded. It just
Oh my
went boom.
What were you polishing it with?
Oh, just regular, wax.
But I mean, you weren't
Oh, my
using a
Lord.
machine or nothing, right?
No, I was just holding it in my hand.
Oh,
Wow.
that's bad.
Just I glued it all back together, and I mean, sanded it, and it doesn't look, I mean, the cracks there, but it's not that noticeable. But you were talking about resin stuff. I bought some stuff from a guy, and he had these 3 resin bodies. Now, this one here, I think, is a 50. I think it's a 50 or 49 Ford. Now, it's not too bad. It's workable.
Uh-huh.
It's smooth.
Yeah, it's workable.
I mean,
Yeah.
the inside's pretty good. I mean, it's workable.
It looks
you know?
good.
Yeah, it looks good. Then I got another body, which is it's not too bad. It's probably workable. Like this thing here.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's workable, but the inside's a little rough.
Yeah. Oh, I
Now,
guess. Yeah.
All that's gonna have to be cleaned out. And,
Yeah, but you see, this is what you call slush casting. So what you do,
Oh, yeah.
you have a mold,
oh wow.
and then you pour your resin in, and you just kind of slop it around the mold.
Yep.
So
Ah.
you don't have any control with the thickness, right?
No,
I mean,
it builds.
it's just
It builds layer by layer by layer as you.
Yeah, and you got to keep pouring it in.
Yep.
It's hard to hit. Now this is the same one, but I think this must have been. Oh, there goes my. I think this must have been the first casting you made.
Don't drop it.
Doesn't look bad,
It's gonna shatter.
but it's pretty rough inside.
Yeah, oh man.
I don't know. You can see the thickness in the back window.
Moonscape there.
No, thickness in the back window.
Oh wow.
I'm with you, Chris. I gotta get
Oh,
some coffee.
Now that's
That's
see,
some thick
like,
resin.
oh yeah, yeah. It's a no, yeah. It's 3/8 of an inch thick in places,
Of course,
Ooh.
we'll have
and he's already ground it out too.
Oh God.
Like the rear trunk area, it's got to be close to a half an inch. But I
See,
mean,
that's only a bad thing with resin kits. If you have to do a lot of grinding and stuff like that,
yeah, yeah.
that's
But
that's
see,
messy.
I mean, somebody probably bought this and got it in the mail because you wouldn't buy this. You wouldn't buy this seeing it in person.
Yeah,
You
more than likely.
No. Now, like I say, the Ford one looks like a 49 or 54. That's very workable.
Yeah, the rest of those carbide is really halfway decent.
Yeah.
Definitely you can work on it.
But I do some resin casting,
Oh, okay.
but not. I haven't got into doing like a two-piece mold yet.
I use. You ever seen that?
What is?
It's called blue stuff. It's like green stuff.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Thermal reactive plastic.
Right.
You
Oh, you
boil
put it
it?
in a microwave or something?
No, you put it in boiling water. You boil it. You basically boil it on the stove. And then it'll take shape to whatever you press it against.
Oh, I have seen that before. Yes.
Then,
You use it just hot water.
yeah. And then I use this Billy putty to cast apart.
Right.
Nice. Yeah, I've seen that stuff before. It actually is pretty. And all you do is if it starts to harden up a little bit, you just put it back in hot water again, and
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
becomes malleable again.
I've got the stuff, but I never tried it yet.
I
No.
don't know if y'all can see those real good.
Yeah.
I still got it in the package. I haven't
Those
even
are great
opened it yet.
calibers I made like that.
They mouse turds?
No, they're actually great calibers for 4-link.
Oh, brake calipers. Okay.
And would you cast those with that stuff?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that looks awesome.
There's those.
Right. Yeah. Now, is that harden up or no?
It'll harden up, and then all you do is just put it back in hot boiling water
Right.
again,
It's real hard. I mean,
and it becomes
don't give
Oh,
to
yeah.
that how hard.
What is
it's like
that?
it's like
What is that
like
material?
thermoplastic.
It's called thermoplastic. You can get it from Green Stuff.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
where I got mine from. And it's great to have. I mean, you can make little wheels and stuff like that with it, and then just mold them.
And actually, that's better than like I've done some resin. I've done only one. Well, I've done a couple of resin casting, like for the Defiant that I was showing you earlier. The Buzzard collectors on the kit were a solid plastic, so I made a mold out of the stock part, and I poured clear resin and cured that, and then that's what I'm using to make the Bazaars light up. But the problem is the mold making stuff that you buy. I think it's Umu. It's the green, the yellow, and blue bottles. If you don't do a lot of mold making, that stuff goes bad, and then you end up losing the entire bottle. I've already gone through 2 bottles because I don't do a lot of mold making, so
Right.
it's just I wasted money on it.
That's the good thing about that right there is they can sit around forever, and you still drop it in some water, and you're good.
Yeah, you don't end up wasting an entire bottle or half a bottle of because like part B hardened on me and part A was fine.
Wow.
But you can't buy just part B or part A. You got to buy them both.
It's
So
about
it's another
yeah.
$40 out the door, and it's like
Wow.
I'm done with doing that. But that green stuff, though, yeah, that's the way to go.
Yeah. But if you want to make a lot of copies, you have to buy a better type of resin or a better type of rubber.
Well, if you're doing a lot like that, then the part A and part B is not
Yeah.
a bad idea because
No,
you can use it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've gone through probably 3 packages. Yeah, at least 3 packages over the last, I don't know, 8 or 10 years because some of it will go bad if I'm
Yeah.
not using it.
Yeah,
But
that's what
once your mold is made, I mean, I haven't
yeah.
made any big molds. Most of my stuff is just simple stuff. Tires, wheels,
Yeah.
batteries. Well, John's bought some stuff from me, and I've sent him some
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, the molds
I mean-
they last. The
Yeah,
molds last
well,
for a while.
yeah. They say they'll last for about 50, whatever, 50 copies that you make or whatever.
Yeah, you
Anybody-
can do only so many castings.
Anybody use RTV just to take copies off the scripts on the side of cars?
No.
No,
Put a little RTV on the script.
yeah.
Wait till overnight till it hardens. and then fill it with your homemade styrene, like a mix,
Yeah,
and you can make the script. Pop it out, put the script back on.
yeah. If the scripts are big enough, or
Yeah, a lot of times they are.
yeah, yeah. But a lot of these kits that have been around since the '60s. I
Oh, they're
mean,
like whispers.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Coat of paint. Once you put a coat of paint on them, they're gone.
Oh,
They're
a lot
gone.
of
Yeah.
My question is, if the script is on the car for you to take the mold from, then why do you need to mold it to put it on the car?
Because it's harder to paint it. If you got a script that's really difficult to paint,
Yeah,
Oh, okay, okay.
Now,
Okay.
and then if, let's say you paint the car and then you try to paint the silver script and get it all messed up. I can show you plenty of that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because those scripts on a lot of vehicles, it's just like someone wrote on with a pencil.
Right.
They're only thin. They're very thin scripts for a lot of them.
Model
And I mean-
car, I think it's Model Car Garage makes X ones.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've got a few of theirs. But
NPC kits are bad for that, for the scripts.
yeah, yeah. Well, the
Like the
newer
GTO.
kits, yeah, the newer kits should be pretty decent nowadays.
well,
Yeah.
now they got decals for them too. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's
See-
nothing like a 3D script though,
No, that's
which is what
true.
it was on a car. A lot of
Yeah.
cars had 3D script.
Yeah.
I mean, this modern crap, they all have little stickers and that's it.
Yeah.
Have you,
yeah.
Steve, have you ever used the UV resin for casting into your parts?
That's
Not for casting anything. I don't know. I mean, you probably could do it for some stuff, but
Yeah. I mean, I've heard people using the UV to cast like smaller parts.
yeah, yeah.
You can
yeah,
do
that makes
yeah.
sense because dentistry.
Like tail lights and headlights would be good for that.
Oh yeah,
Probably, yeah, yeah.
and it cures.
I
relatively-
want them to come out with the 104 jet truck like this in 125 scale, not 132.
Why don't
Oh,
you make
yeah.
Nice.
I want it in 125. I've been waiting a long time.
scratch build it? You can
I
do
just found out through
I-
a friend of mine.
I guess.
Round 2 models is actually coming out. I don't know if it's this year or next year. They're coming out with a 1350 USS Grissom model kit from
Wow.
Star Trek. I think it's Star Trek: The Voyage Home. The Grissom in the first part of the movie, they got blown up. They make small kits of it, but I guess Round 2 is making a 1350 version of it, so it's gonna be a big boy.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I think what Round. I think we're doing. I think they're trying to make all the smaller kits that they have done in the past. They're trying to pop them up to the 1350. Like say the Katinga was a small kit, and now it's a 1350. So they're trying to make them all the big scale. But
Yeah, yeah.
I told my friend, I said, "Well, I know what I'm buying as soon as it comes out."
I know what I got to get this month. That's the green elephant. I want the green elephant, the Vega 1/16 scale. I'm
Ooh.
getting 2.
Get 3. Come on.
Hey, I would get 3. $50 a pop. I was thinking,
See, it's
Now,
a
get
vicious
three,
cycle
yeah,
for
unless
me.
you're like Miguel, then you buy 5 or 6 of them, right?
It's a vicious cycle.
they got 'em. What am talking?
I have this OCD thing where I don't like odd numbers, right? So
Oh,
when I buy something, I want one to build and I want one for the stash, and then I don't like one, so I got to buy 2. Well, I put 2 in the stash and 1 on the bench, and then the one on the bench never gets built because I got 30 kits I'm already working on. So I stick it in the stash. Well, now I got 3 in the stash, and that's an odd number, so now I got to buy 4.
You gotta buy another one.
You ever have?
Argument
Yeah,
doesn't work.
You need a will.
yeah. You ever have that you put your models in front of other models, and you think, "Well, I don't have that model," and then all of a sudden you go buy it, and you go through your stash, you go, "Holy shit! I already have that kit."
I've done that, John Paul.
You ever had that?
I've done that.
I've
Yeah.
done that.
Just to give you an example of the extent of my OCD, I was walking around back there, just grabbing a couple kits. I was going to send a care package over to John. I was, trying to figure out what kits to send him. I showed you guys the Street Freak that I had, the white blueprinter box.
Yeah.
Well, I had 3 of those, and that's an odd number. So I said, guess what? John's getting one of those.
Nice.
Now I wish my name was John.
Look, there's enough Johns in the world, okay?
No, John's getting goodie bag.
There are no mediocre Johns. They're all either really, really bad or really, really good.
Hey, Miguel.
I'm
Well,
waiting
I
to see a
guess
good
we're all
one.
good then.
Yeah. Did you,
Except you,
I don't
John.
know about that. I don't know about that. You got John Wayne Gacy, okay? Then you can say John Kennedy, okay?
What was that? Were you going to say something, Steve?
oh, I was just going to ask if you had a list of your kits.
I don't. I should.
OCD, it means you have to.
Well, I don't have a list of. Well, I did at one time have a list, but I never kept it up, so I threw it out. But I do have the cardboard, the paper boxes that I have. I have a little note on there telling me what's in there.
Yeah, I don't have a list.
They're not visible, so if I have to look for something and it's not on the shelf, I can look in there and see where it is. But
I got a bunch of bag kits too that I didn't show
oh
you guys.
yeah.
Yeah, I got a couple of those.
Yeah,
I got a
don't know.
I got a P38 that's a bag kit.
Well, I got kits and bags.
You know
I got
what?
a farmer.
My buddy that I bought the that let me cherry pick his collection. He had to be 300 airplane kits, like old airplane kits, like back in the day when you had to, like, some of the kits are vacuum formed, like just plastic, and you had to like cut it out, and some of those kits.
For a minute there, I thought you were gonna go wood.
Well, there's some wood kits in there too, but anyway, he sold my wife
That was
like
my own
350 airplane kits, vintage airplane kits for $200.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I tell you, my uncle
Oh,
was
my
scoffed
God.
at plastic. He would look at me building a P38 or a P51 in plastic, and then they go, "I built that out of the wood perfectly."
I would love to get my hands on a. I forgot the number, but a Hercules. I'd love to get my hand on a big version of that and build that. That would just be. I forgot what is it. It's
The Spruce Goose, right?
no. It's just like the Coast Guard version of the Hercules.
C-130.
Yeah, C-130. Yeah, C-130. That's it. I would love to get my hands on a C-130, a nice good size one, and build that from my collection.
I'd like to do that too.
Yeah. I have a few bombers in my collection, but not too many. I do have the Black Widow, which is a really nice dual prop plane.
Yeah,
I
that's
got a B1B.
Ooh, nice.
It'll never get done.
It'll get done someday. Someday.
Like I said, John, click your heels. Click your heels 3 times.
No, they
and
gotta
your
look
words will
like
come
this.
through.
See this 1.6 Hemi? This got built one day, Christmas Day. I got it. I built it.
Nice. So you can do it again.
I wish it was all like this. I cursed a lot building this engine.
I think cursing when building models is a given.
Adequate. Yeah. Has to be happening.
I think it's printed in the instructions.
I agree.
Well, at least on
Cursing.
the arrows. Printed on the
Part number
arrows,
26,
sure.
say fuck 3 times.
I like that.
Which airplane kit was that came out with the Kit Kat in it? And in the instructions, right in the middle of the instructions, says take a break.
That's pretty bad when they tell you to take a break.
See the guys that are motorizing the 148 scale aircraft, and they start up and they got the sound.
Yep.
That's just so great.
See the motors they put in them things to do that?
I'll be right
Well,
back.
they're model train stuff,
Little bitty stuff.
Yep. Some of them are brushless. They don't have any brushes. They work on magnetic.
Really?
Yeah. And they draw very little power, but the sound, the way they make the sound, go with the motor. As the motor starts turning, you hear the pistons going off. I'm like, this is beautiful. I gotta have one.
Well, guys, I think I'm gonna pack it in. pretty soon. I
All
gotta
right.
make some lunch for my son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to break the GI record, you know.
Oh, John, it's only been 2 hours and 45 minutes. Come on.
Hey, when you're crying about leaving, then you know you got it going pretty good.
20 to 5 here.
Yeah, it's 3:41 here. That's
Yeah,
probably the
same
same
here.
thing over at JP's.
I got a whole day though.
I gotta get going. I gotta go do a trailer anyway. I gotta go do some work.
Work.
Well, guys, thanks for coming anyways.
Yeah.
Always
I had a
fun.
great time.
Thanks for having me.
Nice
Well,
meeting
Always
you
well,
guys.
enjoy watching you guys. Talk to you
Same
guys.
time next week, John.
Yeah, same time.
Same
Okay.
time.
I got
Don't
one.
build anything. Don't get anything done yet. Okay? I'm watching.
Gonna add one more kit to
Okay.
my unbuilt collection.
Okay, later,
See you
guys.
later, guys.
And later,
Yeah.
Later on.
everybody in chat. Thanks for coming.
Everybody in chat, thanks for coming.
Bye.
Have a good one.